Hello and welcome to the Games Bunker, a hastily built shelter comprised mostly from stolen pallets and good old-fashioned Northern Irish know-how. It is I, Deadbeat Punk, your host for this fortnightly treat. And with me, I have one Bunker Hunk.
Hello.
Ben!
Oh, I jumped in. You said Ben. Didn't expect that.
And how many people are playing South of Midnight?
18.
18.
18, my friend.
At time of recording, we're at 18. And with us, the Bunker Drunk, Sandbone Solo.
And hello! And I have tea today.
And what game are you currently tracking on
I've
Steam
got
DB?
18 instances of South of Midnight open at the moment.
How many people are playing Marathon?
It's as many as... Oh, fuck knows. Too many.
Well, Ben, how are you? How have you been keeping since the last episode?
I'm pretty good. Yeah, I cannot complain.
Don't care. Sandbone, same question directed to you.
Fucked.
Goodness.
You look it.
Mm.
I'm fantastic, as you can
Good.
tell from my voice. But nobody cares about us. What do the listeners think of themselves? Sandbone, feedback.
Feedback. The first piece of feedback is, what's Sandbone's problem? From a concerned listener. My problem is anonymous comments on the internet. Grow some balls, ask a proper question. Next.
Didn't take that personally at all.
Well done. That one hit.
Didn't expect it to hit, but it fucking did.
Was that you?
No, sure.
So, I'm guessing it's the gaming-related question thing. You got a lot of questions for the last recording, and you didn't read any of them out because some of them were
No.
tasteless, we
Yes.
should say.
Totally tasteless. Like the bulk of ones we got this time, which have been cut out. Some shockers.
Poor
Absolute shockers.
Bellali.
If I was to sum up what my problem is, I would have to say
Blood
Switch.
pressure.
the Switch is a significant problem.
Well,
Not.
you're going to look
Maintaining
stupid
an erection.
when you buy one. Wow, Jesus Christ. Started
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
strong.
It's inevitable for all of us, but not yet.
Father Time, undefeated
Yes.
champ.
Yeah. Unbelievably, nothing kills an erection like death. I tell you, it's not.
Good. Not for a little while.
Well,
Rigor
that's-
mortis.
Yes. Anyway, moving on. That went down a dark path. I only downloaded your latest episode because of the title and quote in the description. Which one of you are the Terry Pratchett fan? Keep it up. It has gained you at least one listener. Uttermost stocky.
I genuinely didn't think anybody read the descriptions. I kind of
I was so impressed.
half-arsed this all the time. I think I just write them to entertain myself, mostly.
I read them by default because I have to copy them while I'm putting them into the YouTube version. So I tend to skim read the descriptions. But I'm not a listener, so I don't count.
I'm the only one that reads in this podcast.
How dare you? I have an Audible subscription.
I have an Audible subscription.
I'm the only one that reads on this podcast.
We read without using our eyes. That is the most
You
efficient
listen.
way.
I
of
read.
reading.
We call it
Somebody
reading,
reads.
though.
Somebody reads for us, Punk. That is it's the way.
It's accepted that it's still called reading.
I used to read before Audible, and then Audible came along, and now I can read
I didn't.
and do something else.
I wouldn't. I can't bear
Well,
it.
I would be the Terry Pratchett fan out of the three of us.
I am a Terry Pratchett fan. I have read Terry Pratchett. I've read quite a few of the
Have
different
you read
ones.
Interesting Times?
No, I've not.
Okay.
I did various series. So I follow, they set them up in, there's there's a Discworld reading order thing, isn't there? And you can
Ben's
group
tuned
them
out.
into nice little, well, now he knows how I feel during fucking Nintendo chat. That's not, it's just,
Yes, Guards, best series.
oh, the Night's Watch. The Night's
Yeah.
Watch is fucking amazing. That's just so good. I've read the Night's Watch, all the books in that about 4 times. Easily.
Stop trying to flex.
Brilliant. I'm not just emphasising how good the
How often I've listened to them. Anyway, more feedback.
Fine. Right, this morning I had a big nostalgia hit listening to some music from Street Fighter 2. It's one of my favourite games of all time, one that I sunk constant hours into as a kid and had multiple copies / iterations of over the last 35 years. Are there any old games you have a huge love for that you can go back to and play even now and still enjoy despite the obvious limitations? For me, Street Fighter 2 still plays great. Also see Doom / Doom 2. Stig.
Oh, no direction, Sandbone.
No, it's just an
Dear
open
me.
question to the pod. To the pod.
Just make it
Ben.
look easy.
It'll all be fine in the edit. That'll look slick. Over to you, Ben. What do you think?
It will look slick.
Remove silence. Truncate.
I do feel the age of old games, but I don't mind going back to some. I am hit with nostalgia when I remember playing old games, and I can remember a young 8-year-old Ben putting on a blazer to play Championship Manager 2. Sure. I do, and the Donkey Kong Country games, oh my god, I love them. But I have tried to play a few old games with real nostalgia, like, did either of you ever play Fragile Allegiance?
No.
It's fucking so good, and it's on Steam, but I think it might be something to do with the 50 series cards, and they just like fuck it up and they don't play it. So that's such a disappointment. But I'm even like, I was thinking about docking my LIX to just load up, try and see if I could load up these games. But Fragile Allegiance is so good, like these nostalgia hits of those games. But when I do go back to Meet the Hero, a lot of the time I'm like, and I never play through a game fully from there, I don't think. So
Oh, that was nice. Done now.
yeah,
So I think you mentioned this before with the GameCube, the thought of it. I was like, get
exactly.
into this. And,
Exactly. Like I bought another GameCube and then started the collection to start playing some of the games, and then you're like, and it's like when I played Wave Race 64 the other week, it's like, oh yeah, that's great. And then you have one session, like, yeah, that's it, isn't it?
That's enough of that.
That's the game.
It's like visiting an elderly relative, The idea is nice, but when you're in there for 5 minutes, just, you've just reminded me how old I am.
Yes. I used to think these graphics looked real.
Is that talking about your elderly relative?
It's my elderly relative. Yeah. They don't look the same as they used to.
Yeah, so I'd be big on nostalgia. I'd still Game Boy Color for some reason is like my go-to. I always have an emulator on my phone. Just if I've 5 minutes, if I'm bored in a conversation, I will break out Monkey Puncher and just
Nice.
Teach a monkey how to box. It's an all-timer. But even the music from certain things, just Donkey Kong Country is mentioned.
Yeah.
Fucking good. Grant Kirkhope released an album, I think it's a few years ago now, where he did like the Banjo-Kazooie music, but with full band. And that has become like my wrapping Christmas presents music. It's just, I'm awful at it, but I just enjoy that album.
I think for me it depends how far back we're taking the nostalgia piece, because Guitaroo Man, from a soundtrack perspective, has always been one for me. That's I love that game. That's where Sambone came from in my name. So that was always one. But then if I go right back, Bubble Bobble is always one.
When we're talking about music,
yeah, it sticks in there all the time. And anytime I get the opportunity, like if I run up any kind of emulator or anything like that, the first thing I always check on is Bubble Bobble. Me and the wife used to play it for hours and hours and hours when we were younger. We just stick it on the telly and just play Bubble Bobble and see how far we could get the absolutely yonks. So yeah, that's probably the regular ones. The only other one that really sticks in is the amount of hours I ploughed into Girls and Ghosts. When that had quite a bit of it was quite repetitive, but it was just I think it's just down to the amount of time that was there. That one stuck in my brain as well. So they're the ones I have proper nostalgia for. There's probably a whole list of others that I'd look at them and go, oh fuck, oh yeah, oh that was amazing. But they're the kind of three that jumped out straight away when I read this question.
Street Fighter 2, every fucking Christmas, you get drunk enough that gets plugged in.
Yeah, see, I never really played. I was never really a fighting game. Mortal Kombat I played quite a lot of, but it was more because I was a kid and the gore side of things was interesting. I was never really there for the fighting game and the mechanics.
Street Fighter 2, I think, because I would have played it a lot in the arcade before it got blown up, funnily enough, to have something out of the arcade on the Super Nintendo was holy fuck, and I don't have to put one coin into it.
Yeah, I used to play Battle Arena Shinden 2 on the PlayStation because that was one of the first games that came out on it, I think. So yeah, that was grand.
Fuck, Chaos Engine is the other one. Do either of you guys ever play this? It was on the original PlayStation and it was on the Amiga, I think. It was. I can't remember if it was on the Amiga before it came out, but the Chaos Engine, I fucking love that game.
No, I didn't play that.
Oh, so good.
Right, we can do an episode of nostalgia.
Yes, we can, but we shouldn't. Only if they rehash it. New old shit. That's
New
the key.
old
We
shit
can
I'm
only
all
do
about.
nostalgia if
New
it's
old shit, all in.
Yeah. Okay, Mag is next, and he said, "Have you seen the new Total War 40k playtest stream thingy? Looks mega, right?"
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you watch this, Ben?
Yeah, I'm glad that you that question was put in, so I was like told that it was it, and I searched on YouTube. I was like, oh my god, yes.
It looks so good.
It looks amazing, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
the actual battles and the graphics in the battles and what you can do. It does look spectacular, and I'm really, really interested in how they're going to handle the map element, because my love of Total War is very map based. I love the strategy around that, but
Yeah.
it's Christ, yeah, this game's going to be good.
I don't know if they've covered it before and I've missed it, but I think it was the first time they've covered the orbital strike stuff and how that's going to work.
That looks so fucking cool.
Oh God, being able to weaken the enemy with an orbital strike
Jesus.
before you land your troops in.
How amazing! It looks so good.
Yeah.
So,
And just, I like the bit they were explaining as well around the main cities on the planets, because I was thinking, like, how big are they going to make these planets? But they did say if you capture the main city or you lose the main city, then you've lost or won the planet.
Yes.
Based on that, which is quite a good way of doing it, really.
yeah, I was interested in how they're going to handle that, because it's just how are they going to make this like a simple journey to do things, like, because Total War actually, I mean, don't want to spoil what we've been playing, but Total War is very formulaic. Like, it is, and then it's just the strategy within the formula.
Yes.
And this had the potential to go a little bit outside that, and it's just how much do they push the boundaries on it. And I am very, very interested in it.
Yeah, me too. There was one bit where I don't know if you saw it, there was a bit where one of the tanks was coming out of the building, and they just drew the camera back and then panned around the whole map, and the scale of it, just honestly,
yeah, it looked spectacular. I was so impressed with the look.
Yeah. With this and Dawn of War 4 coming as well, we are eating good in the Warhammer world.
Yeah, I'm really I'm just really focused on this Total War.
Yes,
this is yeah.
And last one, what is one big gaming blind spot for you? One big series or franchise you've never touched? From X-Ben Blaster X, Punk.
You're going to have to come back to me. I genuinely don't know.
I fucking point things out, and it's Ben.
I was racking my brains on this one. It's not that I have never played it, but I've never given it any meaningful time at all. And Punk won't like it, but that is.
I don't
Fallout.
like you.
Okay, well, that's hurtful. But
that was a bit unnecessary.
but it was Fallout. I haven't really ever touched Fallout.
Oh, that's definitely the episode title.
Fuck you.
I've got three huge ones, which
Can I have one of yours?
No, you can't. No, because you played them all. They're all shit that you love. Fallout, absolutely. Yeah, I've never really given it the time it deserves. I've never finished one. Yakuza, I know I should put my. I need to. I need to just pin myself down and just go play one of these fucking. Yeah, I think it's one of them. Yeah, I need to try it. It's like, it's just, there's got to be something there that I'm missing, because it is just so universally loved.
You're on a fight in a bridge. You pick a guy up. You throw him off the bridge. He lands on the tip of the boat, between the legs, not shot.
Yeah,
I know you'd be grinning ear to ear playing this.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. But then go and get a job. No, I don't want to. No. But anyway, I did. So Yakuza, huge blind spot for me, and this is blind spots. And the other one really is Final Fantasy, because I played very, very few of them back in the day when they were all coming out, and of the new generation,
16.
I've only played 16. Yeah, So Final Fantasy 16 is the only Final Fantasy I've ever completed.
Your blind spots are similar to mine because I've only ever completed Final Fantasy VII Remake, the first one of the trilogy, of the new trilogy. Yeah,
Yes.
If we're bending the rules a little bit, I've got the likes of Civilization, but I would have played older ones. It's just when newer ones come out, I'm like, I don't have time because I'm finishing other series.
Civ 2 is Civ 7 though, isn't it?
Pretty much.
If you played Civ 2, then you've played Civ 7, I imagine.
It's the same with Diablo. I loved Diablo 1 and 2 and just never went on to 3 and 4 because I've done them.
I can't believe you've never played 3. 4 I can accept because it's...
I liked 3, but
got
4...
issues.
I preferred 4 to 3, but I did spend a lot of time with 3, but
I played 4 for a few hours and I think something else just came out and I moved over to it. I was co-oping it with Filthy. I was just...
I think 3 is a better Diablo, 4 is a better story.
4 feels better because of the look and everything as well. Like
it looks fantastic, but the
I don't
story
think,
is...
it's not maybe a better looter Diablo, but it's 4 feels good.
Fuck, that reminds me, I never finished the DLC.
Oh no, stop the podcast.
Fuck, yeah. Just back in 6 hours.
So yeah, I'm bringing up nothing on this. I've played it all.
You have played a lot.
Yeah, you've dipped your toes in.
A lot, yes.
Love emulation.
And that's it for questions.
Like,
A
fuck.
good set of questions, though. Probably the strongest set of questions we've had.
That is
so
the
far.
strongest set.
And how
definitely.
many did you ignore?
Oh, God, about 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they were all terrible. I'll send them across in WhatsApp later, Ben, so that you can see the quality of what didn't get.
Should just keep them until we've got enough for a one-off recording.
You can cover them in a what the fuck. That'd
True.
Let's do a 30-minute episode on questions that didn't make the cut.
Shite from cunts.
Absolutely.
Well, shall we get on to news and developments? Or, Sambon, would you like to thank people for sending in questions?
My thanks was inherent in the compliments on the strength of the questions.
Really came across. News and developments. First one this month, a note from Bethesda Game Studios. And it felt a bit cheeky to call this a note. Did either of you see this post?
Short essay. Rather than, yeah.
Bethesda are quite known for not talking about their projects until a few months before they release. They like that hype cycle. But it has left us in a situation of Elder Scrolls 6. When did that JPEG come out? 8 years ago?
Yeah.
Long time.
Ago.
Long time.
Yeah.
With nothing being said about it. So I'm getting the impression Asha burst in the office and kicked the fuck out of Todd. That's what I've pictured in the head canon.
Quite possibly. It was one of... I thought it's gone one of two ways. Either they've gone, listen, look at all the shit you've got here that you're not talking about. Talk about it or you fucked. Or, point two, please don't shut us down.
I think it's that Asher Sharma would, the Xbox higher-ups will realise that they have gold there and that people want people to speak. I don't think it's ready to be spoken about, but it's just that some of it is, but it's just same old Xbox speaking about bullshit for the next 10 years.
It's the Fable reveal all over again. Not even the decency of CGI trailers this time. So I will ask for a favour. I broke these into bullet points. Can we take these in turns?
Let us. Yes.
Because our Todd did go fucking on. He hasn't spoke for a decade and he made up for it in this one post.
Didn't he just? Yeah.
So the first point they wanted to strike was Starfield will continue. With over 17 million players logging almost 1 billion hours to date, Starfield remains an important part of our future as we enter year 3. We'll continue expanding the settled systems with new stories, targeted gameplay, improvements, and additional updates. So, yeah, I think the only confirmed thing for this, apart from the creation contents on Starfield, was like the Starborn updates.
I didn't actually look at any of the Starfield stuff beyond seeing the quotes, so...
I think the Starborn update's the only thing concrete, but it sounds like they're going to keep throwing stuff at this. And it just makes me laugh every time it comes up, because people hate hearing about Starfield having players and having
Yeah.
hours.
1 billion hours is...
That's a lot of hours. I would love to see the breakdown. How much of that is shipbuilding? I would say 50-50.
It's weird. Like when people use stats like that, I just think, oh, okay, it's just you're just hiding behind stats because nobody has a frame of reference for this. Like it's just a big number. There's no frame of reference. If somebody said
How
like,
many hours has Skyrim been played?
Yeah,
Fuck off.
Or
Don't you
Baldur's
dare.
Gate, Baldur's Gate, or something like that, and it's like, oh, it's been played 250, like a billion hours or something, and you're like, okay, right, well, there's a point here. Like, there's no frame of reference. It's just big thing. It's just absolute fucking. I hate stats like that just being rolled out. It's just absolute
Almost
fucking
1 billion
nonsense.
hours. There's every chance that 500 million of them, though, a punk scenario where somebody's just got he's forever logged in playing the game, and it's like he's probably 300 million of those hours.
If it was
stuck.
Back to the Dawn and not Starfield, perhaps. It's getting removed from Game Pass soon, so that might actually stop.
Oh, I wonder if that'd be interesting. We need to monitor that situation.
I could buy it, but I'd never get my value's worth.
I really enjoyed my time with Starfield, and I do need to go. I think I fucked it by. I should have never New Game Plused it, and I kind of lost when I lost my ships and all that kind of shit. I never really.
Yeah, I think they've taken that on board. There's a bit of carryover now, but it's still not.
Well, you can blueprint your ships now, can't you?
Yeah, but why wasn't this in place? Because the ships I built now are nothing to that original fucking wonder that I've lost forever.
Yeah, that was the thing.
It's not even as if they've retroactively added blueprints for everything you've ever made, and it's just, fuck you.
I think that was my big issue because I got to the point of the New Game Plus and I was like, oh yeah, I can rebuild my ships. And then it was only when I went to rebuild them, I realised how much I'd kind of put into evolving that design. And it had just become more and more. And I was like, oh no, fuck, I can't do that.
I initially thought that you should be able to like take your ship into the new game.
Like install the Starborn drive. Or...
Yeah, because I didn't understand, like, because I thought conceptually from memory, but it might not be true, that like the Starborn could travel between and all that. It's like
but only in one very specific ship.
I just didn't get what. Yeah, yeah. But why don't you? Yeah, I don't.
When they started talking about this, I was thinking an asteroid that cut through dimensions that you could put a settlement on, you could keep ships on, keep gear on.
Yeah, just some. You know, you've already gone and you've got this fantasy fucking world. Just do something that justifies it and allows things to carry on. Because what I like the new game, the whole new game plus mechanic and stuff. This game was so built for that. Like the whole point of it is for that, right?
Yeah.
I'd like something a bit more than just starting to get like there. It just seems that the game should have been that, and so there had to be this constant that was in. Like, it seems like they missed a trick there because I think that would have made it. Oh right, this game doesn't end. But it does end, and it's your choice to do more.
But
and
for Elder Scrolls and Fallout, I would have always played them because you play a good character and then you start again. You play a bad character.
Yes, yeah.
Build.
Do something else. Make different decisions. Make different effects on the world.
The new game plus let you do that, but bring in everything you've earned along the way.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm like level 200 in Starfield.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've got all the skills I want yet.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I think about 6 months ago, I thought, it would be, maybe I should go back to Starfield because I like completed it. I put in my 70 odd hours and stuff. But by the end, I was just really like dragged with it. I was just like, I felt like it had been exposed in my mind. And it was like, this actually really isn't good. I spent the first 10 hours thinking, it's going to get good. Like, I know it will get good. And then the next like 10 or 20 hours, I was like, no, this is actually quite good. And then after that, it's like, I don't feel like this is anything actually. Yeah. And then you complete it, and I was just a bit annoyed with it at the end, and I don't think it deserves that, but also I just don't know if it's worth any point going back.
It's one of those games, it's like Red Dead 2 for me. There are some games where I could just sit and play forever.
Yeah.
And I had to crowbar myself off to go play something else.
Never finished Red Dead 2 either.
You're awful.
No, nor did I.
I am a terrible, terrible human. Anyway, on to the next bullet points. Created by players. We believe from the beginning that our worlds belong not only to the people who make them, but also to the people who play them. That's why we've long provided players with the tools to create their own experiences, dating back to the Morrowind construction set. This year marked another major milestone for Creations with its expansion to Fallout 4, joining Skyrim and Starfield. We're proud to say creators have already earned more than 10 million in royalties from their work.
How much have you earned, Todd?
Yeah. Yes.
But
Players,
nothing was said there, though, right?
No.
Right, great.
No, they're expanding the mod engine to Fallout 4.
Oh, no, yeah, this year, yeah.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
That's it. Come make mods and make money. But if you really want to make money, do it in Fortnite.
Cool.
Nexus. Yeah, that's where all the good mods were. We didn't have to pay you for them.
Yep.
Yeah. The next one, they do talk about Fallout 5 being the ultimate place that they need to go. So Fallout 5 remains our long-range destination, and we have multiple Fallout projects in active development right now. Okay, here we go. Multiple Fallout projects. So the first one, Fallout 76. Okay. Major Fallout 76 expansion planned for next year. Raven Rock, a prequel story for Fallout 3. Then we have Fallout 4. They just bang on about selling a load of copies. Right, fine. Next one. Then we have new Fallout experiences. This is the big one. We have the remasters of both Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas coming.
So I'm guessing this is going to be Fallout 3 one year, Fallout New Vegas the next? Or do you think they're going to release a double pack?
They'll step them, won't they? They won't do it at the same time.
They'll step them because they've got nothing to fucking come out for ages.
No.
Like, I think they need to... But I really wish they do New Vegas first. One, because that's how it should come, right? But also, that's the one people would be after.
It's the one everyone wants, isn't it?
Yeah. Nobody's hankering for a Fallout 3, are they? Right? I know Fallout 3 was a good game.
Fans are louder on social media, but Fallout 3 wasn't a slouch. Like,
no, it wasn't. No. Fallout 3, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, like that's viewed as the better game compared to Fallout 4. People prefer Fallout 3. And then New Vegas is probably the kind of outlier. It's like the cult one that has grown over time. Is that right?
Well, New Vegas has the engine of 3, so it's got that Bethesda open worldy explory, but it's got Obsidian's world building writing. Like, they added mods to guns, which was a big deal at the time.
Right, yeah, okay.
And yeah, it's just...
I think
they'll both be well received.
I think if they did it as a... No, they're not going to double pack, are they?
There's a mod out called Tale of Two Wastelands where you finish Fallout 3 and go straight into New Vegas with your fully leveled up character that doesn't fucking break anything at all. They're not going to do that.
But Fallout 5 is so far away. Like,
yes.
I just
Obsidian are going to have 3 Fallout games out before Fallout 5's here.
You're right. It's going to be nearly 20 years between games or whatever. And it's just going to be like... And it's just a waste of fucking time. Like, it's just that so much. If you like a franchise like this, and so much of your life is just fucking wasted waiting.
Yeah.
So one of the best selling franchises out there, one of the most beloved franchises out there, and they can't release a new game within like 15 years or 20 years. It's like, Jesus Christ.
I may be reading too much into this, but my only concern is a remaster, not a remake. Are they just going to shiny it up rather than actually fix some of the fucking dog shit mechanics and menus?
I imagined it would be the same as Oblivion. I don't even think these are being done by Bethesda. It's just,
Oblivion was a fucking fantastic remaster, wasn't it?
It was. But was that a remaster or was that a remake?
It was a remaster. It was like an Unreal skin on top of...
I think it was.
Because all the mods still worked on it on a skeleton level.
Yeah, you're right.
It was the same game.
Okay.
And it was a fucking fantastic go at it.
Maybe I'm reading too much.
That surely has to be the yardstick. That has to be the level that they're aiming for. But I get what you're saying, and it could. I don't want it to be like, okay, well, we have to have something Fallout. Let's just remaster these. And
they need to do something about the mechanics.
And it looks like fucking Fallout 4, the latest version of that. Which, all right, whatever.
That's it. In my head, I just see it as that Unreal skin on top of it all, and mechanically still the same.
And I think that would be brilliant.
New like old shit. New old shit with the
Unreal stuff. Like, I think Unreal I like the era of gaming that we're in, like that kind of Unreal shine on it. Like I like it. I think it's great. I think it looks fucking epic.
New rocks.
See what I did there? Looks epic.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah.
So you should
There's
be in
a
marketing.
fucking crow or something going mental here. Do you hear it?
No.
Oh, maybe I did just then.
I don't know why I leaned into my microphones here.
Same. I just
Professional podcaster.
well, there we go. Raven Rock.
Shut the fuck up!
Beautiful.
Don't
You
think it
can
worked.
finish this bullet point, Ben.
What's left? Sorry. Oh yeah, Fallout Shelter. Fallout Shelter continues to be the most popular way to experience Fallout on the go, with more than 250 million players. There's more ahead for Fallout Shelter, including new seasons. An unscripted Fallout Shelter television project is also in the works with our partners at Amazon Studios and Kilter Films. We'd like to fuck off. No, it's done. That's
Yeah,
oh,
that's
there's another
done.
one.
Enough.
There's nothing else of note, is there? Yeah, fine.
So the only thing, like the Fallout TV show, I don't know if they're going to try to Squid Game it and make a false reality thing out of the Fallout Shelter. It would not shock me. They normally do a Fallout Day broadcast, and it normally falls on the anniversary of the game itself. They're not doing it this year, but they're planning something for Fallout's 30th anniversary in 2027 in Washington, D.C., which is where I'm guessing they're announcing Fallout 3 Remaster.
Oh, it's just a...
And maybe showing some of it.
And possibly showing some of it. Shadow Drop. I like that.
I don't know. I think all of this Fallout stuff just feels... I just think it feels pretty shit. I just think...
It's that thing we're saying, you've got Obsidian, why don't you get them to work on a new project? We've got that, we've got remasters. But it's like Fallout 3 in New Vegas had their 10th birthday recently. Why not have it ready for that? Why not?
Yeah, no, it wasn't ready. It wasn't there. They didn't fucking have it planned. They weren't going to do it. I just think it's all
I
just
love
so...
Fallout shit, but even all this at the one time's just a bit...
I do
excluding
think
76 and Shelter, because fuck that.
it does feel a little bit to me like they are like it was a scramble to get like loads of good news out there at once, and actually Xbox do this sometimes, and it just leaves you hanging for years before anything actually happens.
Well, yeah, we don't have a window for Elder Scrolls 6 yet.
No, that's mad. That's absolutely mad.
And Fallout 5 is possibly going to have an equal, if not longer, development time.
Yeah, I just think like the fan base doesn't... I don't think the fan base will exist. Like it's just how can you bet that it's going to be around? Like if you release a game and then you release the next game like 15 years later, and you've got this fan base in between that have joined in, but they haven't necessarily played the older games, but they've played a bit of Fallout 76 and some of the Fallout Shelter. They're kind of like their investment level is a lot lower, and I think by the time you release that next game, you get all the people that are really invested are now fucking old with loads of kids, and fucking they've got different things going on, and they got fucking pensions to worry about. Like they're not playing Fallout 5. I just think it's such a... They need to bank on so much to do that. I don't know. It just seems like a scramble at this point. I didn't like any of this.
No, Fallout news, I should love it, but it didn't feel authentic. It didn't feel like... if this all happened at different stages, 10th birthdays, anniversaries, whichever, in time with the TV show, I'd go, good synergy there.
All of this stuff is good. If it would just been popped in at different times and the release schedules, all that, like this was always the plan.
It's not like we hadn't been just past not E3 when loads of this could have sort of like come out in brilliant, massive news.
Oh, it's not like they didn't have a showcase.
Nope.
Between developer directs, Gamescom, there's so much you could have dropped little bits of this around at various times.
No opportunity. Just couldn't fit it in.
To me, it just looks like Xbox have gone to Bethesda and been like, look, like you are the boys here. You're actually the ones with all the good shit. So we need
get it out
you
the
to
fucking door.
we need you to just talk about it. I don't think they'll be saying like, I think they just feel like, look, you're going to actually hold this up for the next couple of years. We need you to start fucking doing it.
Well,
doing the damn
that'll
thing.
bring us on to our next point, because, dear listener, you won't know this, but I made a bit of a fucking goof with the notes and pasted the same thing under every bullet point.
That's what I was chuckling at while you were talking then. I went to read on because I thought, oh, what's coming next?
Whoops. So, studio collaboration. It was rumoured on our last recording that Obsidian would be doing a Fallout project. It's official now. They are doing a Fallout project. What it will become, when it's going to get here, we don't fucking know. But, hey, it's coming. Josh Sawyer at the helm. It should be fantastic. I mean, he worked wonders with Pentiment that even Ben liked.
I did like. I loved it, actually.
So for anybody that listened to the last episode, you may have appreciated the Easter egg at the end of the Grumpy Gamers podcast, which I stole without any permission or copyright given, and stuck that on there. But I had to go onto YouTube to find it, and I keep getting episodes recommended in my feed now. I was like, 2023 predictions of the gaming year. I was like, oh, fuck.
God, these didn't age well.
So yes, very glad to hear this is going to actually be a real thing. Just did nothing to show. There was no logo. There was nothing. I don't even think this has started pre-development yet.
No, God, no.
They did make New Vegas in 18 months, so maybe they'll do exactly the same again now.
Different times.
Maybe
they'll use that. Maybe they'll use AI.
Oh, they could do.
Could do. Hopefully.
Does anybody want to guess at the other bullet points?
The Elder Scrolls and Beyond. We saw Elder Scrolls 7 shown. That was the... I don't know what... Yeah.
Nothing meaningful. Nothing meaningful.
I'll pull it up. Our teams are now developing the Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 on Creation Engine 3.
Oh my days.
A shared technology platform we've been building since Starfield's launch. It allows our teams to support multiple projects with new tools, rendering, and systems that define our games.
Okay.
So you've been working on one game for like a decade? What's this full multi-project bullshit about?
I mean, the upside is that their engines are all so stable. You know, the Creation Engine traditionally is...
Nobody likes a
so
fucking
stable.
smart arse sandbone. Fallout 5 is currently in pre-production. The Elder Scrolls 6 is our primary development focus today, with the majority of our team currently working on the next chapter of the franchise. With over 65 million copies sold, players are still exploring Skyrim 15 years later. But we know it's been a very long wait for the sequel.
Right. You done? Yeah.
It's done before it started, cunt.
The shrug of the shoulders. Why do they have the engine? Because the engine doesn't see it. You know, it never. As you say, wasn't not particularly stable. It doesn't look good.
No,
Never looked
but
good. Ever.
At one time, it was great because it did things only they were able to do. We now live in an age where we have lots of RPGs that do what they do, except they look nicer and the facial animations are better and it doesn't crash every 20 minutes.
It's got character, though, Punk. It's got character.
Jank.
It's like they invested so much in it, and they're just like,
can't let
okay,
it go.
well, they're through the looking glass on it. It's like, okay, the sunk cost fallacy.
Well, there is things like I did a deep dive into Fallout way back for the other podcast, but the Creation Engine is made up of other studios' engines that closed down, and so the Gamebryo engine was made by the Fallout guys, Black Isle in Interplay, and when they closed down, they bought the engine and stuck it into that one. It's a Frankenstein's monster of a game engine.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what?
Just
why?
fucking use the IdTech engine. Throw it in the bin.
Yeah.
Use the IdTech engine. Just
If there's
you've got
anybody
it.
left,
It's in-house. There's one person currently sporting the IdTech engine because it works and that's all it needs.
So, yeah, it was an odd one. That this was a lot of information for a studio that's normally very quiet. Todd Howard even popped up in Reddit to let everybody know he was a lurker. It's not really a lurker, Todd. You just can't see over the counter. Difference. But, yeah, good. Awesome. I love me some Fallout.
Yeah, it's good to see some stuff. It's just the timing was very. Nah.
Stop looking at those layoffs. We've got Fallout.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, right.
You two cunts haven't played any of it. We're not going to discuss it.
No. Let's move it on. So Xbox have started an ad-supported game streaming test and learn. During this test period, Xbox insiders with an Xbox account will be able to stream games they own for free with ads. And it'll be 1 hour session limits and supported across multiple devices and regions. It says that you can expect ads will play before sessions begin. The core game experience will remain unchanged, and it's optional. Players can choose other ways to play at any time, so they can just not do this if it pisses them off. Given that, they want to be clear how we approach ad-supported services across Xbox. So I think this is the plan going forward. We start with the player, of course you do, yeah. Ads should create value, right? Yep. For the player or for you. We do not interrupt the flow of gameplay.
Yes.
We hold ads to the same quality bar as our content. Now, bearing in mind, the content for Xbox has been pretty low.
Redfall's finally good for something.
That's good. We're clear about what it's advertising. Well,
As per the law.
yeah, that's what adverts do. We make sure ads fit what players expect on each platform. Okay, fine. Yeah, so a free service to play. Now, presumably this. So you have to have be an Xbox insider and have an Xbox account, and presumably you just don't pay for any, because you get streaming with
You get
some
streaming, but those are only for supported games. This is for your full library.
Right. Okay.
This is why you need to watch adverts, because anything that's on, say, Game Pass, you can cloud as usual.
Yep.
You can also use this from Xbox One consoles or your usual devices, PC, mobile.
Yep.
So it's
So,
opening the
yeah.
library, but with a catch.
Yeah, so the crucial thing, all of your library then. That
Mhm.
that is pretty good. I mean, if depending how the adverts are delivered, if adverts will be played before sessions begin,
Mhm.
and even if you had to watch adverts every hour, it's just where the creep goes, isn't it? It's like
Loading screens is the obvious one, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
that you start seeing it peeking in there, and then
it'll just like maybe come down at the top of the screen when you make your screen smaller slightly for
yeah,
a couple of seconds, like when you're watching the football or something.
it's like that. It's like that scene out of Ready Player One where we have worked out that we can use 65% of the player's viewable screen
Yes,
for
yeah,
adverts
yeah.
without inducing seizures. It's like,
But
Awesome.
it would be for people like yourselves. I've noticed how thoroughly depressed you are about not being able to play Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out. Well, if you buy it on Xbox and watch some adverts, you could play it on your PC.
Yep.
I don't do adverts.
You don't do reading, you don't do
I
adverts.
don't do reading. I don't do adverts.
Don't do live.
No, just this podcast and then I sleep, and that's it. I just wake up 10 minutes before the next one.
Yeah, you get the news at the same time as everybody else.
That's it. Yeah,
I
this
hear
is
all this
all
one.
completely new to me. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Well,
it is an interesting concept to play your library, to be fair.
It's
And
one
that
of
is
those
a tremendous
things.
use case. you
We'll
just
see
said.
it when it comes out, how invasive it is. Do you end your session after the hour?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
continue on after some adverts, or do you have to reboot into the game?
And is that hour session for just this test period? And would it be that you have an hour and then you see adverts normally, or how would this work? But like you say, there are use cases if you have particular games like that where it's like you have
I
to
was
play on
even
a certain
thinking-
device or something.
The likes of the brother who bought Grand Theft Auto 6 and didn't even realize he needed a different console to play it.
Yeah.
He could stream it on his One X and he wouldn't have to fucking borrow any of mine.
But I didn't realize that he couldn't play it on his One X. So
Pardon?
he didn't realize he couldn't play it on his One
No,
X.
he,
Yeah, because he bought it
bought
anyway.
the
didn't he?
Xbox version of Grand Theft Auto 6 and he was going to play it on the One X.
Yeah, that does show the power of the franchise, that people who are like totally out of the gaming like ecosystem.
Mhm.
Like they don't know what's going. It's just I've got a machine that says I can buy the thing, and you would actually expect if the machine lets you buy the thing,
Yes.
that you'd be able to play it on the thing.
Yeah.
It should have popped up and said, "Hey, you can't play this on this." Why
I'm
did
assuming
it
he's
say that?
pre-ordered it physical rather than ordering it on the actual
he's
console. Though.
Oh, right,
ordered
okay.
it. Yeah.
It's not a physical copy.
You get a code in a box.
Code in a box.
Oh my. Okay.
This is what I mean about console sales when that
The
game comes
future.
out. Because I'm sure he's not going to be the only person
Oh.
in Northern Ireland who realizes his old console won't play
Oh,
this
that's
new
a-
game.
That's a tough pre-order. If you've gone out and pre-ordered that because you
And
really want it, you really want it. That's fine. That's fine. But
ultimate
you have to
edition.
wait for the post. You have to wait for the post. Yes, that's tough. It's tough. Tough out there, boys. Go look after yourselves.
This is what we're up against.
The
And
world is just going to fucking stop when that game comes out, though. There are
Pretty
so
much,
many
yeah.
people.
it was
everything.
a meme, but companies giving people like the day or week of the release off.
Yeah.
I think it's like turned into. I don't like. I feel like people are making a bigger deal out of it because people are making a big deal out of it.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
everyone-
Oh, it's
and it's just
definitely...
this hype wave that's been built when most people don't give a shit.
Yeah, but now they do.
Yeah, but now they do.
It was like Silk Song before it came out. It was a better meme than it was a game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It was. And continues to be. Anyway, should we move on?
Let's.
Play more of the games you love wherever you play with Xbox backwards compatibility on PC. So, yes, Microsoft bringing Xbox backwards compatibility to PC Game Pass and the PC app overall, which I think is a cracking idea. And they couldn't have picked better games to start it with for me. I fucking love Fusion Frenzy. Blink's the Time Sweeper I've got great memories of. And Crimson Skies and Conquer Reloaded. Were the two they did. But yes, you can now access these. These popped up in my app on the PC, I think pretty much the day they announced it. Maybe the day after.
Yeah, I was going to say I got Conquer and nothing else on my feed.
Oh, I've got all of them.
Yeah, I've got all of them now, but Conquer for the longest time, but I did own that one, so.
All right, okay. Yeah, actually, I wonder if I own... Oh, God. Do you know what? There's every chance I could have owned all four of them at one point. Maybe. I can't remember that far back. Old as fuck now, man. So, yeah, if they play them. Play them now. Play them forever.
Then I did
Game
notice a bit
preservation.
later on they mentioned they're going to add achievements to them down the line. They weren't ready for launch.
Yes, yeah, so, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And it sickened me how many people were giddy about that. Losers. So, could we finally get our Fancy Star Online session?
Not a chance.
Could be coming.
There's no way they're going to bring that, surely.
No, I know it's really easy to set up in PC too. I just haven't bothered. I just want like an official way to do it.
It's just an official way to do it, yeah. Not through dodgy servers.
Playing it on the Switch.
So yeah, good. I mean, generally, good. I don't think this is a bad thing at all. It'll play to the game preservation people. It gives us a good chance to play these games again on PC. Yeah, I think it's great.
I agree.
Good.
And then I just threw it in because it was an odd one. Asha Sharma, appointed Xbox Vice President of Engineering, leaves just 3 months after moving over from Microsoft's core AI team. So it looks like he's just gone right back to AI.
Yeah, I saw that. This became a big thing, but it very much read like, yeah, I'll go and have a crack at that. No, I don't like that. I'm going
Not
back to
for
what I
me.
enjoy.
This
Yeah.
gaming thing's for nerds.
Didn't I opened up the article and then didn't write any notes here because who gives a fuck? Man
Yeah.
went to job, didn't like job, moved
Yes.
back to job. Okay, cool.
Yeah, man makes small career mistake.
Man preferred old job. Oh, right, okay, cool. That was easy.
Good.
It's just that thick of a line. If you get sacked after 3 months, it looks like I fucked up. If you get sacked after a year, it looks like you fucked up. Very true here.
Yeah, very true. Shall we talk a little bit, not like last time, but a little bit about the PlayStation disc debacle and how it's continuing?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this briefly before we started recording, but I didn't want this to be as big a story again
Yeah.
because it was well covered. But like every podcast I've listened to recently, this has still been in. It's all
Still
over
covering
my
it.
social media feeds like a rash.
Yeah, still covering it, and there's a couple of things that have come out this week. There's the fact that there's a boycott that is going around for people to kind of get involved with, I think, which is near the end. They want to do this boycott for a week where people don't turn on their PlayStations around the 20th of August, something like that.
Yeah, it's the same week the second Metal Gear collection comes out.
And it's the same week as the Call of Duty beta, I think. Something like that. So I kind of think that they're really banking that this is going to go on and on, because that's another month from another 3-4 weeks from where we are now.
I didn't expect this story to kind of make it on to another episode.
No. Yes, yeah, no, exactly. And then the other thing, Matt Piscatella, and you've highlighted it here in the notes. So he put out a tweet that said, 2 PlayStation video games sold more than 10k physical units in the US during the week ending 11th of July, and 7 have sold more than 100k physical units year to date. And I saw a lot of people, YouTubers and such, start to flip after this and start to go like, oh, well, maybe people aren't buying physical, and almost like Sony have the stats. I think there is a thing here where it's like, well, okay, 7 have sold more than 100k. What does that mean? That's quite an open-ended statement there. Like, okay, where's the right? But how many have they sold?
7 million is one more than 100k.
But I don't know. I don't know whether I was trying to critically look at that and think, does that matter? Like, it is still just 7 games have done that. Even if one game sold 10 million physical, which it hasn't, does it matter? Like,
Not to kind of harp on the same thing we said last time, but the balance is the key here, which we've not got. How many of them were PS5 and how many were PS4? Because you've still got the cross-gen stuff. You know, at the bulk of them PS4, where you've not got the storage space to do all the downloading anyways, people are still stuck to physical.
And
yes.
Not to beat that dead horse, but the PlayStation haven't had a big hitter this year yet. Soros.
No, they haven't. No.
Shifting.
No, they've just been third-party heavy, haven't they? So if there's been a big third-party game, which, unless Crimson Desert is shifting units, then what is? I don't know, because there've been some awesome games this year. Absolutely.
Like
but
your
not
Capcoms.
But not. But like Pragmata isn't gonna fucking shift for days, is it? It's not. It's going to do its. It should, but it'll do its modestly very good sales. It'll be very good sales, but it won't be.
007, bit of mainstream.
Yes,
there.
Absolutely, and that sold very well. I think like that did actually sell well, but I don't know.
Did you see Punk just drop back into his happy place for a moment? Then when we mentioned Pragmata, he just drifted off, just a little bit of a. And then he was straight back into it again. But he just went for a moment into the happy place.
All kids should be androids. I've been very clear about this. But yeah, what annoyed me about this, kind of 2 subjects. One, as you mentioned, the YouTubers kind of flip-flopping after the almighty Matt spoke on the topic. Every single news outlet with gaming, this was their story as well.
Yeah.
And what annoyed me more is this is exactly what I ripped the piss out of Christopher Dring for.
Yeah.
Not reporting figures, reporting riddles and rhymes and sculpting information in a way that is easy to accept one way and not another.
That's a really good way of putting it. Sculpting information, because it seems like he has seen the numbers and then picked a particular statement to emphasize the point of view that he is garnished from the numbers. But like, if you present the numbers, then you can make your own view, having seen the numbers.
Yeah.
It's
It was quite strange. I didn't include them on this, but people were asking him for a bit more information about certain things. Primarily, what were the 7 games that actually sold this? And he told people to ask Sony.
Right.
Okay. So you want to talk about the figures, but not too deeply, and you're diverting people back to Sony for information.
Why doesn't he just say the figures, or just say, "Oh, I can't disclose that," or "I can't say this," or "Do you not have the figures," or what? "Have you just been told this?" Or like, because that's okay to say as well. "I have just been told this statement." Like, that's fine, but you don't have to be.
That's like as much that, as I'm at this moment, present in time,
to say.
allowed to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's as much as I can say. Like, you just, I don't know. It's there's a way to piss people off, isn't there? And that
It's
goes without
very, very odd. And like it's tinfoil hat territory of is this narrative trying to be controlled? But I mean, yeah, it kind of felt like that.
Yeah, it does, and it's definitely felt like I don't think the Twitter sphere is moving. Like, if Sony put a post up, people are shitting all over it, absolutely. But the YouTubers that I have watched have started to kind of shift back, and I think maybe that's because obviously a lot of them work with Sony and stuff, and maybe they have to soften their position eventually.
Well,
But
Wolverine's coming up. Livey's got their release dates. They're going to be begging for codes in not too long a time.
yeah,
so.
codes and getting it early and being able to do some sponsored streams and all that kind of stuff. Like, that's a big deal. You know, people have to make the bag, so it is the thing. So I don't know, and you don't know how loud the Twitter voice really is. I know you mentioned that you'd seen it on mainstream media.
Oh,
and like
several times now.
Yeah.
And it's just how much even that. Yeah, it's a big step to get onto mainstream media, but then like if I asked my friends about it, well, they literally don't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're just normal people. And I said, the guy I used to do the podcast with, Eddie, I said to him, "Oh yeah, Sony aren't doing discs." He went, "PlayStations come with discs." So like, that's what we're working with here, people.
There you go. There you go.
We still value the culture of physical media. As PlayStation prepares for an all-digital future, Sega president comes out in support of discs.
Good.
I was thinking this didn't look like my notes.
Nope, it's not your notes.
So, yeah, I was in favour of hearing somebody come out like this. Thought it was a bit funny that it was Sega. You know, if we still had a console, you'd still have discs. I promise you that.
I didn't see him say any of that. His
no,
quotes.
I thought it would be funny if he did, because they don't make consoles anymore, Ben. The Dreamcast killed the dream.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, yeah, fine.
Or do you just want me to write?
We've lost the thread somewhat there, haven't we?
Yeah. I think
do
I've
you want
lost
me
the
to
thread.
read out your words?
No, I think I've lost the thread. I thought you were. I thought you were saying that he had said that.
Read stories out of order. This is all. All on me.
You go for it. You go for it, Punk.
He clearly states that when it comes to titles we call full games for consoles and PCs, we believe that a digital shift is crucial. In order to cultivate that market, we believe it is important to strengthen our digitalization. We tend to think from a physical perspective, so I think we need to be more digitally conscious and become more global.
What are these words?
Yeah, I just see this as like jumping on. Everybody's angry about this. We could win some brownie points here.
I think he's just saying they need to go digital.
Yeah, but in support of physical, but they need to go digital.
He does say one support of physical line, saying we still value the culture of physical media.
Yeah.
That's all he says on physical. I just thought it was really weird how Eurogamer positioned this story.
Well,
But he doesn't
Eurogamer
value
IGN.
physical media. He values the culture of physical media.
Yes.
Subtle, but different.
Yes. It
By
just
our
wasn't...
Funko Pops.
Yeah.
I think everybody is trying to say, get their kind of like, they need to say that they'll move in the direction that the market will move, but also just like not put too much pushback, but just say like, you know, we do like that as well, just so people don't kick off at them.
Yeah.
It's a simple like kind of preserving a bit of face. It's just odd because everyone has to come out and say this shit. It's just so weird. But maybe they're just being asked. Maybe it seems odd because all of these stories are presented like somebody has come out and said this thing. But if somebody has been asked with a microphone in their fucking face, then it's a different story.
Yeah.
Fuck Sony. Yes, okay.
Yeah. I'm just giving me lunch. Get the fuck out of it. Next one. If PlayStation kills physical media, it should get rid of the hardware too, says creator of popular RPG series Disgaea.
Which?
Incredible zines at the Noisy Pixel Anime Expo 2026 where Sohei Nikawa dropped this incredible insight. If they're going to go as far as eliminate...
I have played this series and I don't know how to pronounce it.
I'm just going with it.
I thought you did really well.
I'm saying it confidently. Say it with confidence. That's the key.
Maybe everybody else is wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I am right. If they're going to go as far as eliminating physical packages, they may as well eliminate the hardware too. A television would be enough. No. Not unless
just
you're going
sounds
to
like he
build...
wants it to go all cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Well, if we're one foot in the pond, you might as well just... There we go. We're cloud now.
This reads like somebody who's clearly sick of this story has been asked a question and just gone, fuck it. Yeah, just get rid of it all.
Trying to promote my new game, and all people are asking is about fucking discs.
He did say that it's... He made a really obscure reference. He said, like... the people who've made this decision obviously have never been to a gaming expo where somebody has asked you to sign their physical copy. I thought, fucking hell. What a niche argument.
I know. Next.
Sign me tits.
Ubisoft boss Yves Guillemot doesn't believe PlayStation ditching physical discs will disturb the industry much. So he was asked if he was worried that Sony's decision would have any direct or indirect effects on the gaming industry. And he said, what we saw on the PC is that it actually helped to grow the market. There's also some pressure for the future of the cost of the machines, and being able to be only digital will help to have a more accessible machine. I would say there are pluses and minuses, but we think it will not disturb too much the industry.
Poor
So-
fucker was at his brother's funeral when they asked him this. It's of all people, like the head of Ubisoft, like they've tried their own launcher, they've tried to go digital, they've tried their own subscription service. Like, they're tanking.
Oh, they've tanked.
Yeah, this is great for the likes of them.
I don't think they're tanking. I think they have
done.
just lost 99% and they're just staying at 1%.
The only way's up.
I think it is. I don't think they're going it. I think it's just steady as she goes. But he's right that it'll take the cost down. If we're entering the age of the most expensive hardware ever, relatively speaking, to take off, I don't know. I suppose it's not that expensive. The actual disk drive isn't that expensive, but even if it's £100, it saves a bit of cost.
Yes. When the cost of RAM is what it is now. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
And look, we'll finish it off. The PlayStation outage adds pressure on the all-digital future because PSN did go down for a little while. Not the most interesting story because it does go down quite frequently. As we record, I believe Xbox is also down at the moment.
Is it?
Is it?
Did I see that Anonymous have claimed...
They've claimed
I saw something in the
PlayStation,
news
yes.
today, they claimed the PlayStation outage.
But they could do that every fucking month.
Yeah, they
it's
could,
just, it's trendy to do it now.
They just announced it though. They didn't. Did they?
No, they retweeted about the outage.
Yes, that's what
Yes.
they just said.
The implication, Ben, is that they
just
were
said-
involved.
Well, the implication is just that they're a bunch of gamers. Like that's the implication.
That's not the word I thought you were going to go with, but I appreciate it.
It's not necessarily, but they did tweet PlayStation Network is down globally.
So-
Make from that what you will.
It was the tongue-in-cheek reactions on this that was the funniest bit. It was just like, oh, no, don't worry, I'll just go and get my, oh, fuck. No. Yeah, all right.
I did find it funny, like if someone is complaining, I can't load my digital game, I fucking hate this digital future. It's like, yeah, but right now you have a choice, and you, knowing all this, you made the choice to buy the digital game that you can't play. So the physical was there for you. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
But it's even that, yeah, sure, pop your physical disc in now and see what happens. I was like, oh, right. I was like, oh, so it's not helping at all either.
Yeah, because doesn't that do all the checks as well? It still do the checks, right?
It does. And then there's if you've bought a game recently because they brought in that 14-day temporary license.
Yes, yeah.
You don't want an outage while that's going on.
Mm.
So, yeah, it's not great. And then, of course, the digital controller came out of fucking nowhere again, that patent from like fucking months ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Like, there are so many patents flying around there, but I sort of like fucking, PlayStation 6 won't have any buttons, and that'll be linked to your account, and they'll be able to turn your buttons off.
PSN
And
goes
it's sort of
down,
like,
your buttons go down.
oh, my God.
Oh, so they should release the PS6 without a power button, and you can only turn it on using your mobile phone over the internet. So you can't even, if the service is down, you can't even turn the bastard on. Energy saving, that's the key.
Got to be on Wi-Fi.
Got to be on Wi-Fi
general.
to turn it on. Yeah.
Yeah.
What tickled me most was the common user out firefighting for Sony because they didn't even acknowledge this. At no point to the PSN isn't down. Nope. At least Xbox down presently. You've got the support pages going, we're working on this. You've reported this.
But
We're
come
on
on,
top of
it's they couldn't respond to that. Like that would be fucking. Though, like you can't respond to it because there's like no conversation. You can't. It would just be as people just comment bullshit.
Destiny 3, bring it back.
This is literally what when they saw that outage. They're like, oh my god.
We couldn't post on Twitter. Our servers were down.
I didn't realise Xbox had been out for 21 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Is that global? Is it? Is that?
No, I was on today, but
It's been not. So the reporting, accounts and profile, storing subscriptions, games and gaming apps and mobile all have intermittent issues, and they're still trying to work out why. Apparently, if you can sign in, you're fine, but there's no guarantee that you'll be able to sign in.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't add it to the stories, but this was considered a smokescreen. God of War Laufey got their release date at Comic-Con.
Oh, did it? I didn't see that.
It's February. It's like a week before Fable.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see that because I did see it was God of War versus Fable. I did see that. I just didn't really compute it.
The oddest announcement because it didn't seem to work anywhere apart from for Comic-Con. It just happened overnight for us here. There was no big fanfare.
I don't know why.
That must be because of it's because of what's going on, isn't it? They don't want it ruined, and if they put a post out, if they did something, then it just gets ruined, and and then it's a big thing.
Comic-Con?
Because that crowd's separate from the gamers.
Oh,
yeah, and like anything they enact would get ruined, and then the story would be that the release date has been bombarded. So I think that's smart. I think them doing it there is smart because now you're saying it now. I did see it on Twitter, like the competition, and I remember thinking at the time, like, oh, that's cool because when that game comes out, I'm gonna have a game that I can play. Like, everyone's gonna be God of War, and I can just play the game that I actually want to play, the new game. That's
was
great.
The weirdest announcement too, because they basically said, "Look, don't worry, Kratos is coming back. That they're not done." So they confirmed, you're not going to be stuck as a lady forever, Ben. I was just, you
fucking
didn't
weird.
have to announce this at all. Just focus on the game you're releasing. I say, oh, don't worry, Big Baldy's coming back.
Yeah, that is weird. That says that they are definitely taking notice of what people have been saying about the game. I think the game will do really well because it's a God of War game,
fine.
and it's a Sony. It's a flagship fucking game. Of course, it's going to do really well. It will do worse than they probably would have hoped, but it'll be fine.
I think it might. It depends how. I think it depends how much the fucking disc people get on the high horse, because haven't they confirmed that Laufey's coming out on disc?
Yes, it is.
So it may well be one that's used as everyone buy this on disc because we need to prove to Sony that discs are still valuable and blah blah blah. So
that
if
was
it's
true.
If it falls into
you
that
guys
camp,
earlier, even Wolverine's being listed everywhere physically for £55 UK price.
Oh yeah, that's an amazing price.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know how that got through, and it seemed to be the same price on all retailers at the same time.
Maybe fucking smarts because you know what? You know what? If the Ocarina of Time was 55 quid, we'd be saying, oh, that might not be good. That's not a good sign. If Ocarina of Time was listed at 50 quid, you'll be like, is this just, this isn't going to be a full-blown remake. But Wolverine at 55, and it's interesting when the digital copy will be 80 quid.
Yeah.
And that's not going to go down well, is it?
This is it. There are no options.
Nope.
Digital.
That's the emphasis of the physical and digital.
Yeah, because I thought everything would
options.
be a bit tighter once you announced physical discs are going away. They're going to be 70 at retail, and they're not going down until they're gone.
Yeah, gotta be. You got to show that physical is expensive, and that we're all the same value, and absolutely.
PS5 Pro tax.
Prolapse.
Prolapse.
I think God of War Laufey will be will have cost them a lot less to develop because I think it'll be a lot of reuse of assets and things like that, and because I imagine because they're testing waters.
But even
or maybe
Ragnarok,
They've mocapped a cube. They're not going to fucking. It's not going to be a cheap game.
But that's the only mocap you've seen. It's the only character that has it.
True, very true.
Ragnarok, I mean, I battered it when it came out. I really didn't like it, and there was a lot of reused assets in that. So many of the same animations, but that game kind of, there's a real Sony sequel thing that kind of puts me off.
Yeah,
the next one.
Yeah.
Spider-Man
I just
2, I didn't love half as much as the first one.
Yeah, I mean, there is a first. Yeah, you're right. Like, there's a first time when these games come out. Like, I probably did love Spider-Man. More than I love Spider-Man 2. It was like the new thing, isn't it? So, but then again, I like Last of Us 2 more than Last of Us. So sometimes it could
Forbidden
work.
West more than
but
Horizon.
Last of Us 2, the Last of Us 2 suffers from Terminator 2 syndrome. It's just learnt from everything the first one did and made it better and better.
I do want the game to do well, though, in so much as I think it's bad if these big first party games for like Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo, if they do badly, it's like it just sets things back a bit. So the industry's in such a turbulent time. I think they have to do well, and I don't want it to do badly. I don't think it's going to do as well as they would have hoped, but maybe they planned for that with costs and all this kind of stuff. So
they'll do well. They'll do well. You drink your own piss if you die in a dehydration, Ben.
Yeah, true.
The voice of experience there.
Right, let's talk about Nintendo. Nintendo has said that their customers are not entitled to tariff refunds. So Nintendo, like other companies, they sued the US government over illegal tariffs that happened last year, and they won. Consumers then filed a class action lawsuit against Nintendo in February, and they claimed that the company raised its prices because of the tariffs and they would later receive refunds on those levies. Effectively, the company has double dipped. Nintendo filed a motion on Monday the 20th, and they argued that customers who sued the firm to receive tariff refunds are not entitled to a rebate. And they said Nintendo or one of its retailers set a price for each product, and consumers decided whether that price was worth paying. Those who bought Nintendo's products received exactly what they bargained and paid for: a console, a game, and/or accessory at a price which both parties agreed to. Shares at Nintendo dropped 4% on Tuesday, the 21st of July.
Definitely Ben's notes.
That was nice.
I mean, it's a fair argument.
It is a fair fucking argument.
It is
Thank
a
you very
fair
much.
argument.
And you know what? They've earned more money and the shares price drops. I just don't get it. I just don't fucking get it.
Yeah, but they gave it all to their employees. 10% pay rises across the board.
True.
Keeping that talent. It is an odd one because they're not the only company wrapped up in this currently.
No.
But yeah,
only a few are passing things back on. It must be a logistical fucking nightmare. I mean, I know you could say like, if you've got a receipt during this period, but it's just like
even the price they put the Switch 2 at, even with the tariffs not happening, they probably needed that to cover the RAM.
Exactly. So this is their argument that they stated market conditions, and they probably advised to legally to say, because these tariffs go, maybe their legal team said, hey, we might be able to claim back on this work. You need to say market conditions. And they said the market conditions included the tariffs, and it included the RAM and other hardware price.
Because I'd love for them to turn around and go, well, actually, the Switch 2 costs more now, so give us more money. Fuck you. Give me the Switch 2 back.
Well, if they went, okay, well, actually, let's look at this. We've eaten up more costs, so you owe us £30 now. Like, you owe us more money. So they might have eaten up more from this, so who knows?
Cannot argue with the logic in that argument. There was a price. You paid it. You're not having anything back. You decided to spend that money. You're on you. This is all on you. You spent the money. If you thought it was too expensive, don't fucking buy it.
I love the use of the term bargained. The products received exactly what they bargained and paid for.
Yeah.
Go, hello, shopkeeper. May I bargain with you for a Switch 2?
I shall
Not
not be
two light
paying
switches.
this.
It's £350, mate. £320. It's £350, mate.
Yes. 330 and some carrots.
You drive the hardest of
I
bargains.
tell you, I'll slip a little
£350.
Mario Kart World in with that. That bad boy on its own, that's 80.
Now that we've agreed that, it's 40p for a bag. So,
Okay, so Nintendo obviously ripping off their customers, bit of a theme this fortnight, because EAFC continues to rip the arse out of it themselves. So this one was sent in by a listener, Ryan, thank you, because I don't buy football games. They're completely outside my bubble or perception. Ben, I'm guessing, out of the three of us, you'd be the main contender for this?
I have often bought a FIFA game. Probably every other year, I go, oh, I'll buy the FIFA. And then I play for about 30 hours, and then that's me.
Dunzo!
I get enough from it.
So a copy of the game itself, $69.99. That's kind of the going rates. The Ultimate Edition is $99.99. But I know you're a big boy. You love the fancy life. The Ultimate Plus Edition, $139.99.
That is mad. And
That's
but
two
the
games.
thing is with these games,
That's two
though,
digital Sony games.
This is the most monetized game out. It's so amazing what they've done. Like Ultimate Team, you have to just admire it. Like, and it hasn't really carried over to their other sports games. I mean, it is in the other sports games, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But it is incredible how they have created Ultimate Team in FIFA. And this early access thing, like where they give early access of a week, and because of the market and everything on Ultimate Team, like there is actually an advantage from buying the game early, starting to play it, and before market prices for players and stuff kind of balance out and that you get true market conditions. You can get some real steals and you get ahead of the game, and like if you're all into it, you get early access, you get the top tier, and my god, are you paying the nose for it?
So I think just a bit of sticker shock with that for me. If I was thinking of buying a £150 game, it's... Ooh.
But also, like, there's a lot of people who buy just FIFA.
Well,
just FIFA and COD.
That's it, yeah.
And that people play it, like, it's their game. They play it relentlessly. Like, for me, I can only play about 4 matches in a row before I start physically feeling sick. but it's, people, I've known people. I have a friend of mine who has spent, I don't know if I should say, has spent double-digit thousands, let's say that, on FIFA.
So, I've just been frantically doing some Googling in the background here to work out what's going on and looking at the different versions, because I don't play FIFA myself, but I thought there must be something in here that is worth this extra. Now, apparently, the stuff that they are ordering, so the 10,000 FC points that's in the Ultimate Plus edition, the real world value of those 10,000 points, FC points, is about 80 quid.
Yeah.
So you're basically paying for the game plus them and then getting everything else free.
Mm.
So, yeah, 12,000 FC points pack is 87.99 quid.
Right.
So
okay.
10,000 is about 75, 80 quid. And you add that to the cost of the base game, it's included with the deluxe. So if you are playing it regularly, and you're going to do that anyway.
No, but a lot of people, like I just said, a lot of people spend serious money on FIFA.
Yes, people I know, they will buy packs regularly. 5, 10, 15, 20 quid a week, easy. On
as I just mentioned with my friend, like it's not, it's mental.
Yes,
the lengths that people
what it
will
is,
go
Ben,
to
is gambling.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
it is gambling.
It's not.
And you know what? He once said to me, "What? The new one's coming out soon. Can I transfer my coins over to the new game?" So, oh, fella,
You're going to need a new console.
I have news for you that your thousands of pounds are gone. They are gone. So yeah, it's tough, but it is just gambling, and It's easy to do as well. It's just a
Yes,
double tap of the X
extremely.
button.
I fell into the trap a little bit myself, only a little bit, on 24 it might have been. I picked up 24 and I got into it with the nephews a little bit, played Ultimate Team probably for the first time, and I did find myself going down but then I very quickly went, this is stupid and a complete waste of money. From my perspective, because I'm not a...
So
Yeah,
apologies for the
cannot-
silence, but I was trying to find something that had been posted in America, the top 4 pre-ordered games on PS5 at the time. Number 1 was Grand Theft Auto 6, the Ultimate Edition,
Mhm.
at $100. NBA 2K27 Ultra Edition, $150.
Wowzers.
The EA Sports FC 27, the $150 edition in a third, and then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, the $100 edition in a fourth.
Yeah,
So
there we go. People love
Yeah.
the expensive editions of these games.
yeah, they're shifting. I can see why they're doing it, but it just
Yeah.
it fucking, for me, it boggles my mind to pay that much.
I
for a game.
cannot... Yeah, it does. I think it's one of them. If you look at the one that doesn't make sense in that is the Ultimate Edition. Paying the extra 20, 30 quid for the Ultimate Edition that sits in the middle doesn't... It's...
Because
you're
I
not
could
getting value out
understand
of that one.
if you bought the game and then there's £30 add-on as you're into it a little while, but this is the pre-planned. I'm going to be getting £150 worth or 140, whatever it is, out of this game. I know this ahead of time. I am going to throw a good fraction of my wages for that week at one game.
Yeah, I've bought it used to be £90, I think, the top tier version. I've bought that before.
I can't... I mean, I've bought premium editions of most of the Game Pass stuff because it comes with the early access and the DLC and stuff like that.
Yeah,
There's value
and
in there for it.
And it's the early access part with these games, which is just so like, because I love playing I do love playing Ultimate Team, but I never buy anything, and I like to see how far I can get
Yeah.
and build up my team of like fucking 85s or something. And because I think a team of if you've got a team of 85s and you're really good, you're going to beat a team of low level 90. Like, because if you're just better, then you win. Until a certain level, when that's not true.
Yeah.
You have to have the best team. But I do enjoy it, and I have done it before, but not this time. Certainly not this time. It's too much now.
It's the values in the eye of the player, isn't it? It's not... If you're gonna... I mean, I can't get on my high horse about shit like this because I've got...
Star Citizen.
Fuck knows how many... Star Citizen is one. Yeah, let's not mention that. Fortnite, I've got skins coming out my fucking ears on Fortnite because the hours I was doing on the Rocket League skins. I used to buy the loot crates in Rocket League because you used to get skins. So I've done it on games that I enjoy because I see, right, I've put 1,400 hours into Rocket League. I might have spent 200 quid on things over that period.
I see it's giving back to the game.
Little bit.
That's charity, not gambling.
I feel like I need to pay for entertainment.
Yes.
When I gamble on football, I feel like I'm paying for entertainment.
Yes. So yeah, I think on the face of it, it looks ludicrous, and to be paying 140 quid for a game for any Ultimate or Deluxe edition of anything just seems ludicrous.
Makes me feel better about buying that Fallout 4 edition with the Pip-Boy that you could wear. You could stick your phone into it.
Awesome.
I just wanted to link on that since we last recorded, EU have approved Saudi Arabia's 55 billion acquisition of EA, clearing path for largest private leveraged buyout of all time.
We did say that on the last pod, didn't we? That it was probably so quiet because it was Saudi or somewhere like that was looking at.
Well, that was with
various
the
acquisitions.
Microsoft sell-offs, and as I said, the 10-cent NetEase moving away from investing.
Yeah.
It looks like Saudi's moving in on that.
I think the whole acquisition of Activision has kind of made it easier for people to buy other large games companies without fear of competition law being kind of countered, because if that didn't do it, then anything can get through.
So I've not actually looked at this. Is it a company within Saudi Arabia, or is it that Saudi Royal Fund country of Saudi Arabia?
Yes,
whatever they call it?
yeah.
They like games, they like wrestling. Great bunch of lads. And a quick one, 32 workers at Saum laid off following release of Zero Parades for Dead Spies, the same studio that made Disco Elysium, which reminded me I must finish that one.
It's not done well, has it?
Not fantastically, but I mean, it. Not that there's humour in people being laid off. We'd never laugh at such a thing. We're far too self. No, we're cons. Ben would definitely giggle his whole off at that.
Oh, absolutely not.
Only if there was commercial benefit from it. If the share price went up, then
It's quite
This
the
is just for
situation.
survival.
The people that normally screech about layoffs in the gaming sphere were the people that told you not to buy this game.
They were so conflicted about this, weren't they?
Big
Oh,
time.
so conflicted.
We
but
never
they're
wanted
nasty
anyone to lose
people.
their job. We just wanted the studio to fail. I was like,
Oh,
well,
but it's terrible.
can't have
It's
one
terrible.
without the other.
not how
It's
that
terrible
works.
that directors are being that developers are being laid off. Oh, that's awful. But my God, I really have to wrestle with my conscience of whether I can buy this game.
It's fucking I'm Steam DBing as we tend to do on this.
Oh, yes.
So Zero Parades currently 415 players and 3,177 all-time peak. Disco Elysium currently 2,381 players, 8,000 all-time peak, and that's just the Final Cut version.
Yeah.
It didn't really feel like this was marketed that much.
I don't think it was really quiet.
Yeah, it was quiet.
But Disco
We didn't see
Elysium,
much about it until it was ready to release, and it's an early access release. They obviously were struggling for coin. This isn't a complete product.
yeah. But I don't think
It was early access, was it?
If there's a bit of voice acting not in it, a couple of portraits not finished yet,
Oh, right.
and
okay.
I'll say it now, it's not as instantly connectable as Disco Elysium. When you started playing that game, you didn't know what was going on, but you were enthused, you were enveloped by this world. And
Doesn't say
Zero
it's early
Parades
access,
doesn't have
Punk.
that. Pardon?
It doesn't say it's early access on
No,
Steam.
no, it's like
Just
it's
a
not
bit
early
rough.
access. It's an
Oh, it's just
unfinished product.
Not finished, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when I heard about the layoffs, it was like, that makes sense. This came out very quick from when it was revealed by trailers. This needed another couple of months of polish, and I don't think they did the coin for it.
Am I right in thinking that this may be the vagueness of time, but I don't remember Disco Elysium being promoted that well. It was more that it became viral very quickly.
Cult classic, yeah.
Yeah, like it grabbed an audience, didn't it?
It was an indie darling.
Yes, and then they voice acted it. So
Yeah,
Absolutely.
let the mouth breathers in then.
Yeah. Paved the way.
So I had one down as the wanky rumor corner. Was the hardware news part of that, or is it official?
no, I've done what Ben did and put that in the wrong place. That article.
Fantastic. Would you like that? And I'll finish on our wanky rumor corner.
I will, yes. So just added this one in because we're pretty much confirmed now that there are no new GPUs coming this year from either Nvidia or AMD, which for Nvidia is the first time in 30 years that we've not had a new generation of GPUs in some way, shape or form, whether it's Supers, TIs, whatever come on the in-between refresh gen. But the AMD have now pretty much said that RDNA 5 is not ready, which is their next gen, and the RAM prices are just pushing everything stupid, and Nvidia have pretty much said the same. The potential saving, the reason I put this in is because there was a lot of rumours around this new Super type series that was coming for the 50 series cards. And as of even a month ago, it was like this was all over YouTube. There'd been leaks and rumours and everything else, but they now confirmed and said no, that's definitely not coming this year. If there is some kind of Super series, then it will be 2027.
I'm quite glad about this, and I think Nvidia will be quite glad about it.
I don't want any
I
new
remember-
cards out. I don't want to be outdated.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to go down the pecking order.
I mean, I'm
very
fucking
pleased about that.
ecstatic. I'm still got another 12 months of top tier
The
gaming.
first time in 30 years you won't have to upgrade.
Oh, it's unbelievable times.
But I think Nvidia will be quite pleased about that as well.
They will. I think it's another damning one. I mean, if you think about the volume of memory that AMD and Nvidia buy, yes, we talk about board manufacturers and RAM and all that kind of stuff, but as a single kind of consumer of memory, if I know Nvidia are now prioritizing everything into their AI architectures and things, so they've got another piece of this pie. But for them, as the scale of hardware manufacturers they are, to be saying nope, Nope, just not happening. We are reprioritising everything into other areas.
Yeah, because they just don't need to. Like, it's an opportunity cost elsewhere. Like it's what is it? It's like 12-1 their revenue.
It also got. I mean, the
data
other part
centres.
of this was they must be pretty damn confident that the current generation is going to be good to run DLSS 5 as well, because DLSS 5 comes out within the next couple of months.
And I was, because it just made you concerned from the initial thing saying it was 25090s.
Yeah.
But they did show that thing recently. It was a couple of weeks ago. There was like a DLSS 5 presentation, wasn't
it was
there?
a bit
And
of a
it was
deeper
running.
dive.
And was it running on a 5090? Just a single GPU?
It was running on a single GPU, and they showed some of the scaling of it basically. So there were various iterations of DLSS. So like we thought when the original video came out,
Yes.
you can enable certain parts and not enable certain parts, and there's like a low version where it looks pretty much like the original with a bit of shiny.
Yeah, it
Or
showed
does the-
three different AI models.
Yeah.
And developers could choose AI models to work at different points in the game using a different model. So you didn't have to stick with the same model throughout. Different scenes could have different models. Different cutscenes could have different models. You could chop and change, and there are sliders and settings and all that kind of stuff for all these things. So I assume a developer would set all their things for their game, and then that is the DLSS 5 mode for that game if you enabled it.
And then they will probably do what they do with DLSS 4, where if you really want to, you can go into the NVIDIA app and you can override settings and put in your own custom models and shit like that if you want to.
I think I'm more excited about DLSS 5 than any kind of GPU could make me excited. If I could afford any GPU in the world, theoretically, let's say a 60 series came out, or a 5090, or a new gen 5090, or 5080 Super or something like that, like I'd be way more excited about DLSS 5 working on a 5080. It's just... what
it's got
can
to
you
do.
get out of this stuff?
It can't
It's got to
just
be
work.
able. It's got to be able to work on a 5070, 5080. It's got to.
Yeah,
But
I
to
reckon
what-
that's what we might
costing
see.
what, though?
We might see it scale. So the 5070 will run the low model, the 5080 will run the medium and high models, and then there'll be a 5090 stupid mode. Which
Is there a
normally
5060?
There
there a
is,
5060? Yeah, it's just it's just at what cost is DLSS 5 gonna? So we'll have to see on that one.
Yeah. So yeah, I just thought that was it was worth adding in because it is it's a bit of a shift.
A sign of the times, yeah.
It is, yeah, immensely. Well, wanky rumours?
Yes, boys, trousers down, biscuit on the floor. Wanky Rumour Corner. Stalker 2 developer refutes claims by studio founder that Xbox paid more than game's development cost to make it exclusive. And only put that in because, yes, social media for, I would say, an afternoon, a half day, was, look at Xbox, those wankers, paying that much for a game, and wasn't worth it.
You'd never catch Sony doing that, would you?
No?
No.
No, you would not.
Never. No.
Fuck
No,
up.
Nintendo, the worst that they pay for the entire development of their games to keep them exclusive. Fucking
mugs,
shocking.
mugs,
Absolutely
fucking share price mugs.
Did you sign up for the beta for Duskbloods?
No, I didn't.
Oh no! Fuck, I forgot.
Forgetful. Well, that
No,
was the
me too,
Wanky
that.
Rumour Corner.
Amazing times.
So shall we get on to what we've been playing, because we haven't been talking quite enough just yet.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Go on,
Did
Punk.
you stick with Black Flag, Ben?
I've put in a few more hours. Yeah, put in a few more hours, but I haven't stuck. Like I've got it on the subscription anyway. But I moved over to some other games actually, and then Splatoon came out.
Are you into the second month of your subscription payments yet?
I'm not.
No.
I am not.
Will you be by the time this uploads?
God.
So I stuck with it. I played through it. I battered the fuck out of it. Got everything. That's a good fucking game. I enjoy being a pirate, Ben.
That screenshot you posted in the WhatsApp was great, where it was just like the overhead shot of just the devastation everywhere, and you in the middle, and just like, somebody spotted me.
I can't recall in some missions if you got spotted, you failed, or you desynced and started again. That doesn't happen anymore. If
No,
you
it
get
doesn't
spotted,
happen in this one. Yeah,
you batter fuck until everybody is dead.
I do like
prefer
that. I do like that because I don't even go in not to be spotted.
I don't know.
I
So
just
fuck
go in,
that.
just
Takes too much time.
Just go in and kill. Yeah.
Especially, I came across your swords have number of takedowns as one of the stats. So you break somebody's defense, you take them down, and then you can chain 1 to 3 other enemies. Once you're doing that, you're just kind of cleaning up the map.
Through.
It's
Nice.
But a couple of wee differences that stuck out. When you're boarding ships, I would always go up the mast, take out the people with muskets shooting down at you, because nobody likes being shot at. You can't pick up their muskets anymore and pick off a couple of innocent bystanders.
Oh, is that a change, is it?
Yeah, it's a fuck. Maybe you unlock it later in the game, but no, you never do. It's little things like that that took out. One thing that did add was like a leg sweep attack. And I noticed if you use the Mortal Kombat, get over here, rope dart, drag somebody over, sweep their legs, kill them, that is endlessly satisfying. But yes, a lovely old adventure. I think everybody should try it out. Ubisoft need your money.
They do. Subscription isn't going to do it for them, though.
No, sadly not.
Yours might.
I started...
yeah, true, brother.
So I started to, didn't really stick with them. Ascend to Zero, the roguelike that you're racing the clock.
What's that one?
We did look at it. I don't think you liked the artwork, but when you seen the game itself, it was quite a bit.
I am also looking this up because I can't remember what this is.
Both all talked about this on the show.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Oh, the artwork looked bollocks, but actually looked really good game. Yes. I remember.
Like Truck-kun, but not.
Yes.
I started playing this one, and it's the mechanic that tries to set it aside is your B button, which would normally be cast. And no, I'm not deep frying anything. The fucking rain is hitting the roof here.
Good.
Can't hear it.
You will. So the cast, the B button, that freezes time, and you can move about, mop up collectibles, and then you unfreeze time, which damages everything attack. I was flying through it, but I didn't get the usual roguelike itch to stick with it and keep going. It's just
yeah.
So
that says something. If you don't,
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah. If you don't finish, I mean, I feel like I am extraordinarily precious with my time, but you are not.
No.
You will go, I am going to do this. I've committed to the bit, and I'm doing it.
But there was nothing inherently wrong with it. It's just it didn't. It's like Vampire Survivors. You poured hours into it. You didn't tell yourself to. You just did.
Yeah.
This, I don't know. I might go back to it, but it wasn't getting the hooks in.
For me, I mean, you fucking love a roguelike.
Big time, yeah.
Yeah.
And Denshattack, been looking forward to this one for a long time. I didn't love it either. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I did half an hour of it.
I did an hour, and I thought this isn't... Now, the one thing... How much have you played, Punk?
I think 2 hours, maybe a bit more.
So, I was listening to Giant Bomb, and the guys on there had the same opinion. And then they said basically the first 3 to 4 hours is the tutorial. And it's only once you get past the first 3 to 4 hours that it fully unleashes all the mechanics and you start to really understand how everything hoops together and stuff. Now, I can't understand particularly what else they can unlock that isn't already shown to you.
There was a lot of mechanics.
There's quite a lot.
I just... I want to love it. I love the look of it. It sounds nice. I'd love the idea, the setting. It's just actually playing it wasn't really...
Do you know what's done me? And I think I only hooked this up later. Now, it was late one night, and I'd had a couple of beers. And I was,
tell us more.
Just a couple. And I stuck this on, and I thought, just late night game, just want something a bit brainless, but let's just plough through and have a bit of something funny. Now, I think it's Tony Hawk's muscle memory, but every time I go for them fucking moves, I keep pulling left trigger. As well, so I'll pull right trigger to move, and then naturally, as I've gone through a cycle of moves, I'll pull left trigger, because if I remember rightly in Tony Hawk's, you had the left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, both triggers, and I think my brain's just going, right, I've done the sequence of moves on the right thumbstick now, I need to left, and I can't stop my hand doing it. And obviously what it does in game, if you press both, it slams you down.
Yeah.
So you're right in the middle of this big, massive aerial move, and I'm doing loads of shit, and then all of a
Over
sudden
the
I
sea.
just slam myself into the sea. Yeah. And I just keep doing it. I'm like, ugh. It's so annoying.
I've looked forward to this game for the longest time. It just has done nothing for me.
The soundtrack didn't grab me, and I really wanted the soundtrack to grab me.
I
that
found
was-
it enjoyable. No standouts yet, but I thought, when you repeat levels a few times, if you are score chasing later,
Yeah.
you don't know you've got an earworm until later. But yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm going to have another go. I'm definitely going to have another go, because in principle, I should love this.
Let's see him.
But yeah, it didn't.
But another game I did get, Splatoon Raiders. I got that physically because I can.
Oh, disc and everything, cartridge.
A key card, but, kinda.
Yeah, slightly better.
I can't. I got a free lanyard with it. I sent you the photo. A free lanyard in this year. Amazing. The game collection. Fantastic, people. But there is nothing more depressing than opening up a game case and it's literally just the cartridge inside.
Yeah.
There-
Just in the bottom there as well.
Yeah.
Bottom in the middle.
And there's hooks for like a manual or adverts for the next game coming.
Oh,
or even,
Yeah.
do you mind the safety information you got? If you play more for 10 hours straight, you may have epilepsy. I don't
Yeah.
fucking care. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Don't sit 10 centimeters in front of the screen. Fuck your face.
I used to.
You
I
get
know
none of
we've-
that. So you just kind of open it up and it's like, this is fucking depressing. And then I was thinking, why don't they do like 3DS sized cases?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's-
But then I suppose, I don't know.
I know we spoke about this before on like the GTA maps and stuff like that you used to get, but this might just be me being weird, but whenever I get a new game, like before I'd even put it in, I'd set the manual out and I'd start looking through the manual.
Of
And,
course you would.
you wouldn't
Remember
be like game straight in, go. You'd be like, oh,
driving
okay.
home in the car,
Yeah, just
reading the back of the game like relentlessly,
just-
and starting reading the manual, and just the amount of times that you'd read a back cover where it says like up to 2 players.
yeah, such an enjoyable experience. And now, yeah, it might as well be a text message.
Well, completely robbed from us now. Not even a QR code to take you to a digital manual.
Oh, that would be nice as well, especially a Splatoon one. That would probably look real nice.
But apart from that disappointment, because I'm a grown man, I shouldn't have been reading manuals as I was driving anyway, so it's probably for the best. But
Fair.
I was giddy. I was looking forward to it. Fuck, I love that game. For the disappointment in the last 2 titles, this game entirely made up for it. It is the most simple of simple looter shooters, and it's fucking fantastic. Wasn't 100% sure to begin with, because Ben, I know you've spent some time with it too.
Mhm.
I thought it was okay. Nothing amazing. And I don't know what the fuck clicked. I think I just got a good session on it. And it's like small levels. There's collectibles in every level. These collectibles, if you find a compass, you get like bonus rooms that hidden islands that you need
They're
to...
like Nintendo love to do this like dungeon thing after Breath of the Wild, don't they? And it's great, and like they force you to use all the gadgets that you have in the game and stuff like
So
that
it's
to earn.
like a
skill
prolonged
points.
tutorial for these
Yes.
gadgets that you can equip and you might
But-
take a shine to, but once you
So
finish
it's
them...
a tutorial that you want to do though. Like you get one of those compasses, you're like, oh right, well, I have to do that immediately
well,
because
you get
that's
a skill point at the end of it.
That's a skill
Wow.
point. Like I have to do. I get an immediate skill point if I do that dungeon. Right? Okay, got to do it.
And then there's different types of levels. So there's like, the ones I really like are boss rooms where they just throw enemies at you and you need to collect what they drop to get further into it.
Yeah.
And you can repeat them with different equipment setups. You get 3 tanks to choose from. I was like, I'll just repeat that back. You get another treasure if you repeat this with different equipment. I was like, don't mind if I fucking do. So you've practically got 3 loadouts. The way I have it at the moment, I have 3 gadgets equipped because if you level up 2 tanks, you can
Yes.
equip one of the items from another one. And
Yes, you can. Yeah.
everything just fucking melds in perfectly. I can't get enough of it. Then you go back to old levels and play the harder mode of them for bonuses. It's just fucking brilliant.
Yeah. This game is fucking amazing. It's just so good.
I don't know why I picked it up. I knew I'd enjoy it, but I just, yeah, why not? Treat myself. It'll be a summer game. This
Yeah.
is making me miss the internet more than any other game.
What's got me is that I watched the direct for this. Did you watch the direct, Punk?
I did, yeah.
I thought it was probably the best direct that I've ever seen to actually make me go, "Oh, I will buy this game." Because usually I'll watch one of those games like Kirby Air Riders or
So
something
why
like
the
that.
fuck is this 3 hours long?
Yeah, I'm just not gonna. And then, but I watched that direct, and I actually watched it, and I was like, "Oh, Nintendo are telling me how to play the game, but actually, I want to know how to play this game. What is this game like? What type of looter is this?" And you've got your hub world, you've got various things that open up to upgrade. So you've got things within your hub, so you can upgrade your weapons. You can buy additional gadgets which you can attach to your tanks which you're wearing. You can upgrade your gadgets. You're constantly getting new upgrades for your gadgets, like to get them more powerful. Like, first of all, you're focused on power for your weapons, but yeah, you're focused on power for your weapons, but then you're like, actually, like, gadgets are the most important things because they're like these things on a cooldown which basically make you fucking invincible. You max out your tank by picking up certain things, and then that gets more powerful, and then you max out another tank, and then you can use like another tank's gadgets, and then you've got these things called relics that attach to you, and then you make you even more powerful, and you're constantly fed with something else that gets you more powerful. And also, I think they've paced the leveling up. So every time you level up, you get a skill point. And as Punk said, every time you do a dungeon, you get a skill point. So you're getting these skill points really often. They're the things that upgrade your health and your damage and your gadget strength and your gadget slots and all this kind of stuff. And it's all very thrown at you continually. Like, it's not like some games, when you start to level up, it gets really slow to level up. Nope, keeps on going, and you don't. Once you've done dungeons, you get to do the dungeons again, and or levels, you get to do them again, and it's a completely almost like different enemy type because they've just made them infinitely harder, and it's just there's so much content to this. I think in terms of the campaign, I'm like on the last level, or maybe second to last. Like I am like right at the end.
I think I'm around level 30, and I've just basically done a horseshoe of the map.
Yes, so if you've done the horseshoe,
back to where I started again, and the center is still cloudy.
Yeah, so I won't say, like, it's not exactly a massive spoiler, but yeah, you go in the center, and that's the next progression. Obviously, you're basically like dispelling the cloud across the map. You're going through the different biomes, of which I think there are like 3 or 4 or something, and then there's more to do in the middle. I think I'm level 40. I think. So, but I'm just fucking hammering it. It also, what's brilliant about this game is you can just switch off and go into like the zone. Just like it
seems to reward you around every corner, even if you fuck up a level and die.
Yeah, so this is another thing. You fuck up a level and you die. Well, you keep everything.
Yeah.
You don't lose anything. You keep all your experience. You keep all the things you picked up. Let's say you didn't pick something up. You forgot to pick it up. Oh, I pick it up for you. It's fine.
Oh, it's waiting back at the hideout for you.
And then around every corner, it's just like, well, now they've just introduced 5-star weapons to me. Look, 5-star? I've seen a 5-star weapon, and I can't get it. I want another one. I need another one. I need a 5-star in my weapon, the one that I use.
Upgrade your weapon by 5 levels, which is fucking nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Yes, yeah.
I need this to drop again. I need a better version of this to drop again, please.
Yeah, but you can upgrade weapons beyond 5 levels under certain stipulation or something as well. Like, but you're just like, I need another. If you're using like a splash shot or something, I just need another version of a higher level that I can then just pump up 5 levels and just go from there. And everything is meaningful. Every upgrade you get, you're like, you don't think you've done much in terms of your upgrades, and you'll go in and you'll just destroy. Like, it's okay, but you don't mind coming into a level like where I am now, right at the end. Like, there's some pretty long kind of levels or long kind of treks, and I don't mind failing at the end. It's all a good journey. You keep everything. It's like, well, okay, fucking leveled up to fuck there. It's all good, and it's just fun. Like, I can't. Like, we've had some great games this year. We've had Pragmata. I've really, really loved 007. This is right up there. It's the best Switch 2 game, in my opinion. Like, it's just captured me completely. I just absolutely adore it, and I'm not going to stop even when I beat it. I think there's more. I think it unlocks an end game, but there's all the dungeons in the game. Like, and then if it, I think it does, and I kind of avoided the spoilers for what comes at the end game. But yeah, I just want to keep fucking playing it. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, same as. I haven't got to dabble with the online mode yet at all. I don't know if you've played with anyone.
No, I haven't done anything. I haven't done any of that. It's just so it is the game single player is perfectly brilliant. Like, it's great, and I've heard it's seamless, the online. So if you've got someone to play with, you want to bring them in, and you can do it at different levels. You can be different standards, because it's like Diablo, where it just like the people that you're fighting are your level type thing. So it's so it keeps everything so you can play with whoever. It's just it's all very simple, but all very. It's just such
simple
a
but brilliant.
But basically, if you liked Salmon Run, and Salmon Run was probably my favorite part of Splatoon 3. Like, these maps are like bigger, better salmon runs. That's what it feels like. Yeah.
Was a bit annoyed. I'll be meeting up with people that have Switch 2s, and I don't think it has game share.
No, I heard it does not have game share.
Which would have been fantastic. I think if you got a quick play in this with somebody else, you'd instantly buy it.
Oh, I think it'd be an insta buy. Yeah. You'd be like, oh god, I need, because if somebody just told you you're just gonna get continual dopamine hits, and even when you feel too tired to carry on, your body will just carry on. Like, I need to play. Like, when you're sat down, I'm not doing anything. It's like, well, I've got to play. I had to go to a work meeting at 6 p.m. tonight. 5:35. I was like, well, I could just have a couple of games.
It's brilliant. Some of the levels are just that size. If you only had 5-10 minutes, you
Yeah.
could.
Yeah, well, also, if you're like trying to upgrade a tank or something, you're going back to, you find like one level early on where you're like, you have to go through multiple levels, like 3 depths or something. I can do that whole level in 2 minutes and max out the reward that I need. So it's like min-maxing time to reward to level up a tank. And you're just like, so I'm just in an absolute trance, just doing this like 2-minute level again and again and again. But it's fun.
Sandbone,
It's
definitely
fun.
be one for you when you get your Switch 2.
It looks fantastic. I've just been watching
you'd
gameplay
love it.
videos while you two guys were talking, and I can see, even just watching the videos, you can see like it's that constant orbs just flying at you every time you're doing something. It's even the way the collectibles come at you just feels like really satisfying.
And it has difficulty levels, but what's really nice, and I think that it's really good, like, even if like you had a kid or something, you put it on easy, it's got the same number of enemies and everything, so the kid will feel just as frantic as the adult who wants to play on hard or normal or whatever. Like, it's just all. I like that they've done that. I just don't understand why it got an 83 on Metacritic. Like, because 83 I don't consider to be that great a game, and I'm like, it doesn't really matter. It's not the end of the world, but I don't really understand it. Like, to me, this is a high 80s game, and some of us, like myself, will think this is a full on like good 90s something game.
Yeah, I'd be sitting on the 9 camp myself right now, unless it shits bed, something awful at the end. But
yeah, but no, and I don't, because I just imagine it's just going to keep on going. And if it opens up an end game for me for another 10 hours, then it's like, for me, that's, if it just continues to deliver what it's got now after I've completed it imminently, and then there's an end game, that to me is that's a solid 9.5 for me.
Looter shooter thing at the end when you get a treasure, that jingle that plays, you're like, well done you. And it's, like,
It's in my head.
Yeah.
It's in my head. I woke up in the fucking morning. I just woke up and I was like, it was playing in my head. Like, out my sleep. Jesus Christ.
It's on Metacritic. It's suffering from some really odd, very low reviews.
So all the big places gave it a 4, right?
Yeah, Nintendo Life, Times, all the big ones have given it decent scores. Yeah, The Guardian's given it 40 out of 100. So basically saying it's pedestrian. But then as you scroll down, there's like Lacerade, a glorified salmon run, 4 out of 10.
That's just...
Game forces you to play a certain way to upgrade your playstyle, 4 out of 10. So I think it feels like it's got some unnecessarily low scores.
I don't understand.
Somebody's giving it a 0.
What
the fuck? How do you even review something at a 0? But the user score's at 9.3. So,
and that's where I'd put it.
Yeah, I'd happily sit in the 9 camp, even back when I was reviewing games and never did the 0.5. I just thought that was indecisive.
Yeah.
So I would
That's
happily set a 9 for this one right now. Again, we'll see what happens when we finish, but even to pick it up, just to have a blast, multiplayer, like when it's all wrapped up, I'd imagine just be as good.
Yeah, for me it sits in that like when a game takes me and I just want to play it, and that's what, like I said about 007, like as far as I'm concerned it's a 10, because what I mean by a 10 is I'm thinking about it, I just want to play it, I just want to get I want to play it. Like that's my category of like ranking, and this is exactly that. It's there. It's the top tier game. It's the S tier. So yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Shall I move on to a couple of other games?
Oh yes, please.
Yes.
Oh, well, a new game came out called Ludus Magnatus.
I don't know what this is.
Gladiator Manager. I've been coveting it for a while. It's in early access. It's, I think, £15 or £20. I think I might have got it with a slight discount. It's a Ludus Manager game, and I have wanted one of these, a good one, for years. One was quite a popular game, I think, called Dominus a few years ago, but I think I don't want to talk disparagingly, but I think the creator was a massive racist, and I think his game got taken off Steam. So can't.
It's shocking how often this happens to you.
So couldn't handle that one. But I've been looking at this for a while. It's very basic, and it's got the bare bones of a good game later on. The guy seems really responsive. I think it's just a one-man team building it. It is you manage your own Ludus, almost like a Temu Football Manager, where you've got a team of gladiators. You train them up, you sell the bad ones, you buy better ones. They die in combat or survive. You get your medicus, and you get your Doctore and people like that, and you just, yeah. If you watch Spartacus, this is your.
So I'm just watching the video on Steam at the moment. Do you control the combat, or
no?
Do you train them up and let them loose?
Yes.
Sounds very Monkey Puncher. This could be me.
Yeah, it's very simple. But I think with the right people playing it, and the guy seems very into it, and the right development behind it, like in a year's time, this could be a decent old game. So it's a league system. So you're essentially controlling a club. And you're Gladiator Ludus, and you play matches, and there's a win-loss kind of ranking system going on, and also there's like a cup, which is where you do one-on-ones, so you can put your best guy in, and they can try to become the champion. But in general, it's a 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, and 5-on-5, like various matches. But in the cup, you can put your best gladiator in to fight.
Just going by here, you manage their equipment and
you do manage equipment. So you buy. So that's the thing. You're like building up your coin to buy gladiators. That every week the gladiators get kind of new slaves come in that you can buy.
I'm glad you mentioned it, because I just came across that screenshot of them all lined up on stage for sale.
Yes, so you are buying the new crop of gladiators, slaves, and but you are equipping them, and you're getting more money, and you are buying better equipment. And they've all got their individual stats. They've got a lot of stats, and you can like super train certain stats and things like that. Like, it all sounds a bit better than it is at the moment. It's bare bones as it is, but. Yeah, I'm not mad at the purchase, knowing where I think this could go. I think it looks like it could be quite fun. You get involved in it, and it's all very, like, at the moment, like, it's a formula, and you're just kind of clicking through. You can play it alongside something, because you're just watching your men get in and get battered, or either batter people. Yeah, it's interesting, because I went through my phase before going to watch the Odyssey, so I was like, right, I need to get. It's because, I love all that. So I also started playing Total War Saga Troy, which I have played before. I think I had it free on Epic, but I enjoy that game. I enjoy Total War, like we talked about at the start of the pod. The classics are my jam. I studied Latin. I studied ancient Greek. The classics. Cool. Yeah, that's me jam. But
Before it was cool.
Yeah, before the Odyssey was cool, I read it. I may have been forced to through my education, but I read it. Troy is it's an interesting Total War because it's obviously in line with the start of the Trojan War, but it just made me think that it is a fucking tragedy that they have not had a Saga game with the Game of Thrones license. I know there's War of Westeros supposed to be coming out like soon-ish, which is a real-time strategy game. But Jesus, like it just would fit like a Saga game with Troy. So the difference between the Total War Saga games, it's like a set almost story and period of time and set map. So it's like Troy. So you can choose whether you basically control like through Achilles or through Odysseus or Agamemnon or Menelaus or Hector or whatever. Like you choose who's your hero that you have an assigned hero that, and then you have various other armies that kind of you can have as well. But you have assigned heroes in these games. So I was playing a bit of that, and then what I was really hankering for was Rome Total War. So I tried to play Rome Total War 2, and that wouldn't work because of the 50 series card that I've got. It wouldn't do the battles. It would do the map, but it wouldn't do the battles. And it seems to be some kind of known thing. So again, do I crack out the Xbox Ally X and dock it to play Rome Total War 2? Don't know. But anyway, I played Rome Total War Remastered, which is a lovely nostalgia hit. It's a lovely throwback, and I think I probably chucked in about 15 hours on that last weekend. Just fucking... Just wiping out the Britons, wiping out the Gauls, working my way around to Spain. It's just what you do. What you do on a Saturday.
Slavery and world domination. That's the
yeah. Well, I was
so happy.
I know.
I was just
ecstatic.
I was just fucking warming up.
Gauls.
I was just fucking warming up for the Odyssey, so I was just getting in the mood. So, so that's what I did instead of playing Black Flag.
Like the look of the Gladiator manager. I may have to get in on that.
Yeah, it's it's got the bare bones of something good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I think in 6 months there could be a nice little game there. Like it's not as polished as like Schedule 1 when it got into early access. It's not. It's nowhere near the polish, but the actual like fighting bit and everything like that works. That is good. It's everything around the edges that I think is the easiest thing to get better. That's the easiest thing to actually turn the game side, because actually the actual thing that operates when you are fighting the gladiators, that works.
Could be done. Could be done.
You're going to do it. You're definitely going to do it.
Could be done. Sambone.
Yes. 3 for me, one of which is a theme. So, Doom Dark Ages Revelations. I think I'd started this maybe the last time we spoke. I can't quite remember. Got through that and got that finished. Fucking what a game. It's better than the main game. Undoubtedly. I enjoyed it much more than I enjoyed the main campaign. And by the end of finishing the main campaign, I was really enjoying that. But Revelations DLC just takes it. It's because of the way they're varying the combat. The spear that they bring in, the fact you can aerial, the fact you can basically grapple now across the map. If there is an enemy there, you can grapple and you can control your flight and direction from wherever that grapple point is. So you're not just shooting towards it, you can go left, you can pirouette around. You can basically, there's various unlocks and shit that you get for the weapons where you can basically hook your grapple into someone and then you hold a button and you basically swing around them in a circle so you're basically just strafing them, but using the anchor in the face as you're doing it. And as you get a bit later on in the DLC, so quite early on in the DLC, you get shield back as well. So then you're running both, and you sort of like throw the spear in, start to fly across the map, switch over to the shield while you're in midair. As you come down on him, just do the shield bash straight into him. Back, honestly, the combination of ways that you can now play this game, given that, is unbelievably enjoyable.
Just curious, can you bring the spear into the main campaign, or is it still just DLC only?
I've not tried. I will have a look. Because I haven't got that. I basically got through. So there's a shitload of it locked off. There's these master key gates everywhere as you're going through the levels. So I'm basically, you've got to get to the end of the story in order to complete the master key, and then you can basically go back through the entire game. And it looks like there's 2 or 3 of these master key areas in pretty much each level, and they've all got different things behind them, whether they are sort of like boss rooms, upgrade rooms. I think I posted one where it was like a retro version where you basically had all the characters from Doom rendered as they are, but in the retro, like Doom 93 levels.
So I love that in Rage when you found the retro rooms.
Yeah, exactly the same thing. So yeah, I honestly cannot. I did enjoy Doom Dark Ages at the end once I'd up the speed and stuff. But if Doom Dark Ages had been this from the start, I'd have been absolutely all over it. It feels like a lot of the gripes I had, because it makes you think a bit more about the gameplay as well, because you're not as tanky. I think I said last time we recorded, you lose your armor, so you're a bit squishier. You're having to move more, you're having to dodge more. You've got more mechanics around it. When you get your shield back, you get your shield back with none of the upgrades, so it's still damaged. It's just physically repaired. So you can do the shield bash, but you don't get any of the bonuses that come with it until you finish the DLC campaign, at which point there's like a big well that you dip your shield in, and all of a sudden you've got everything back. So as you go into the end game, you've got your fully leveled up shield and your fully leveled up spear as well. The spear has similar things to what the shield does, so you've got 4 basically threads of upgrade path that you can take with different moves, from throwing it like a spear and just sticking it in somebody's face, to the pirouetting around just like a shield swing with the spear that does armor damage and stuff. Honestly, it is just so much fun. It really is. And I think it harks back a bit more to the previous Dooms with the way it deals with the end game in the DLC as well. Because you do get, I think, even as I went through the main campaign, Doom's always been that thing for me where you get to the end and maybe the last 5th quarter, every room you go into, you think you've killed everything, and then all of a sudden there's 100 more appear, and then you think you've killed everything, and actually no, there's another massive boss. And I didn't really get that from the main campaign. Everything kept quite balanced right the way through. In the DLC, they've really leaned into that. The levels towards the end of the DLC, you're like, holy shit, that was hard. No. Hold on, lad. There's more coming. And then there's just more spawning in, and then you'll walk into a room that you think is nails, and then they'll spawn in 3 of the hardest enemies at the same time, and you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake. I died a lot, but I enjoyed every single death and every single run
Kind of
back.
part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been.
Honestly, it was fantastic. And just some moments where you've just gone, you're trying to fight the boss, and you just think, you know what, I'm going to work here I'm just going to stand in front of it, and I'm going to fight this lad face to face and just keep deflecting. But it's so good. So good. Yeah, they've nailed it for me. Absolutely nailed it. So highly recommend anyone.
Yeah, another one I need to get on.
Yeah, it's well worth it. Next one, I had a little dabble on Are We There Yet?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen this?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, so this is for anyone that hasn't done. So basically, this is a game where you are up to 4 players trying to get a janky ass RV across a map. Basically, you're trying to get away from a campsite and get back home. Is the loose story behind it. But on this way, there's all kinds of obstacles and pathways and puzzles in order to get this RV across it. I played it with my daughter, and we had such a laugh. We played it for about 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
And honestly, it is so good. The stuff they've put in it. Like, the first thing you've got to do, you start at your campsite, and then there's just loads of shit around your campsite, and you're like, there's some burgers here, I'll pick these up, I might need these later. And then you want to go put these, and then you realise all the little cupboards and stuff in your van, you can sort of like, you can have your food cupboard. So then you just immediately like loading up your van, and you're like, yes, fantastic.
You just eat burgers you found laying around.
You've got to cook them because you get the burgers and barbecues.
Oh yeah, that's the problem I've got with it. You don't know what those are made out of.
It's fine. We don't worry about stuff like that. But yeah, so you like driving this RV through. One of you's got to drive, and the other one's got map control. And if they're playing up to 4 of you, the rest can just be kicking around in the back. So you've got slightly janky controls on the RV, but just janky enough so that it's like whoa, whoa, rather than this is annoying. So you're driving this thing around. The viewpoint of it is purposely obtuse, so you can't really see what you're doing properly as the driver. It's more like, I think this is about right, and I'm not going to drive off the side of this cliff. And then it's so weak. Like, you bump into a tree and, like, the side will fall off. So you've got to go and find some bits of scrap and repair the side, and you've got to keep sort of fixing the thing as you're going around, and then you're finding planks and putting planks down. There's the obvious, like, there's this really thin bridge that you can literally just get the two wheels of the thing on. As the driver, you cannot see this bridge, so you're relying on whoever's on the other side going left a bit, right a bit, and then you just see the RV just tumble off the side of the bridge.
Daughter was driving, I take it?
Fun, yes. It's genuinely just fun. We got to one point and we were like, we just made it through this really hard bit, and I was running around picking up scrap. she went, I think there's a burr. Do you mean you think there's a burr? And then all of a sudden I'm getting hoofed across the screen because this burr's come up behind me and it's just leathered me in the face. And then it runs up to the RV and it's just kicking the shit out of the RV, knocking the panels and everything off the side. So the daughter's off. She's just like, I'm sorry, Dad, I'm leaving you. I'm just like, no. Honestly, really, really, really good fun. And yeah, it'd be good to have like a 4-player gaming night on it and try and have a play about. Hint.
Does the game end, or is it just go on? Or...
I don't know. I'm assuming so, because there is a finite map.
But it's a really, really popular kind of friend slop streamer game.
Yeah.
Like, it's really... And didn't they say, like, didn't people like ask for like DLC or something? They were just like, no.
Yeah, so there is...
That's the game.
The map seems to have an endpoint, but it gives you a lot of routes to get there. So, like, you start on the bottom right of the map, if I remember rightly, and then you've got to basically work around a massive horseshoe, and then come back to... And then it looks like there's an exit on one side, but then there's, like, 3 or 4 or 5 different paths you can take at every section.
Right.
And it's stuff like, you get to... There's a massive hill bit, and we're like, how the hell do we get up this hill? And you've got a winch on the back and the front of the RV. So we're like, okay, the way we can do this is take the winch it up halfway, then we'll get the winch from the back and attach it to the next tree and start winding that in. So the RV's kind of like just scraping along on its side up the hill as you sort of winching it one side, and then you release one of the winches and it starts to tumble down and you catch it, and it's like, it's got that proper jank that just feels right in those games.
It feels like it's purposeful.
Yeah.
Even though it was almost probably by luck and design.
Absolutely, yeah. You feel like you've made the right decision, just. And you're going to pay for some of that later. So, yeah, and it's on Game Pass.
Cool.
So,
That's cool.
Yes, absolutely worth playing. And then the last stuff for me was, as you guys know, I added triple screens to my sim rig. So I've now got the full surround sim rig triple screen experience, which means I'm currently rendering games at 7820 by 1440, which is fun from the amount of heat the 5090 is throwing out now. It's about 3 million pixels more than it renders when it's doing 4K, so it's trying.
It's working.
Yeah, it's working. Yeah, I'm getting my value out of that thing.
I did see a post recently that compared the price of how much it took to run the same PC in different countries.
It's probably not cheap.
It made me think of you.
Yeah, I am up around that, easily into that 900 watt mark when this thing is it's going for it.
It's pumping out.
Oh yeah.
Like fuck cow, put that magnet on your meter.
It does save me for heating. That is good.
Which you need right now.
Which we need right now during heat wave. Yeah. Yeah, I bought at the right time.
Yeah.
Anyway, winter, it'll pay dividends.
It did feel quite bad because you've been, like, you put Doom the Dark Ages Revelations up in the YouTube channel. Which much appreciated. You also put some of your racing up on it as well. And you were sharing links with us as you were uploading them. And all we did was mock you for wearing gloves on your racing rig.
It's fine. It's not a problem.
It wasn't just us. You put it in the Discord and they made fun of you as well.
Yeah, and that's the most of the comments are about gloves, but it's all engagement, Punk. It's all engagement.
It is fucking weird though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I have suffered the blisters from not wearing the gloves. That is not fun, Ben. That is not. When that wheel wants to rip out your hand, it's getting ripped out your hand, whether you've got gloves on or not. It's yeah.
You could have seen what I was wearing during Sushi Robot.
No, I dread to think. So yes, I've been back on the sim rig for quite a bit, and I've started a new career basically in iRacing.
So how's it go? How's your like online racing going?
It's going all right. So I've unlocked the first. So to explain, so iRacing is basically a online subscription service. So it's the one that most of the sort of like professional esports and sim racing stuff happens within. So when you see all like the esports Nürburgring 24 and the GT3 racing and all that kind of stuff, 90% of it is in iRacing. It's seen as the kind of simulation environment. So basically because of this, they treat it seriously. So you have licenses and progression, a bit like you would in any kind of career mode in a game, where you WRC, rally stuff. They've all had this kind of mechanic where you go E-class, D-class, C, B, A, etc. So it's that, but it's based on actual performance and skill in game. So you have essentially a safety rating and a skill rating, and depending on your safety rating and skill rating, that's what the system uses to address where you are progression-wise, how it match makes you, what licenses you can progress to. So it won't let you progress into the next license unless you are a safe enough driver, because as they get to like the B and A tiers, that's where they want people who are properly serious about this. So you going into a game, if you're actually focusing on it, and you are bothered about crashing into people, you're bothered about losing control.
Do you find that you're only playing like where you're getting competitive or getting like judged when you're like in peak condition?
No. Sadly,
I feel like that's what I would be like. I'd be like, no, my whoop says my recovery score's too low today. I can't possibly do it.
No, unfortunately, and I probably should. But I will start. The thing is, I'm still learning the thing. So I got off to a really good start. Did some good races in the MX-5s in the rookie series, and my skill rating and safety rating went really up quite quickly because I did really well sort of early doors. And then I got into the D-class licenses. I thought, right, so I'm going to start some D-class. So slightly more powerful cars, some slightly more complex tracks, definitely more competitive. And I got my ass handed to me. I lost... Like, I ended up on a lower safety rating and lower I rating than I started, than it kind of defaults you to. And I was like, but you kind of have to stick with it because you've got to go through that curve of understanding how the other drivers are going to react.
There's no other option, is there?
No,
like
no. Well, there is. So you don't have to go out of rookies. So you can race rookie races, and that's it. You don't bother about going into D-class. You race the MX-5, you race rookie races in different cars. So it allows you to do that. It allows you to kind of say, yeah, I'm just going to race in rookies. I can race any class pretty much, with restrictions on some more powerful.
Everyone have the same car, or do you cars per class, or is it?
So they do both. So the MX-5 stuff, everyone's got the same car, but you can tweak the setups. So you can do suspension, brakes, all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So you can, as you would with a real car, you can set up. But the performance and everything generally is still the same. So a lot of it is down to skill. Even the setups are kind of skill based. You've got to understand how the car's going to perform with certain setups and stuff like
presumably it's what suits you as a driver.
Yeah, exactly that. It allows you to tailor it and customize. I will eventually start looking at that stuff, but at the minute it's more about just understanding handling mechanics, all that kind of stuff. Getting that, because you get the feel for the game through the wheel and the pedals, because you've got the force feedback, you've got the vibrations, so you start to feel the understeer in the car. You start to feel it all a little bit better. So, but yeah, so I'm planning on sort of uploaded a couple of clips from one of the MX-5 races, and hopefully I'll kind of put maybe a video a week on or something as I progress through, and get up to that. But I got to the point where I'd lost a load of iRating this week. Then yesterday I jumped in. And it just, something suddenly clicked. So I took like a second and a half out of my lap time, and ended up finishing sort of like 6th, 5th in one of the D-class races. So it is starting to click in. But yeah, it's just fun. It's just enjoyable.
I hate this. It feels like you're moving away from the lorry rig. You were designed to play.
Well, I have installed Euro Truck Simulator, Punk, but I've not stuck it on yet.
What your Truck Simulator 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. ETS2 is installed and ready to go.
Nice.
But instead of that, I jumped into Forza Horizon on the rig as well because I wanted to see how that was, and that's really good fun. It is not trying to be a sim. It's not trying to. It's more like, you know, when you used to jump on the arcade machines with a wheel and pedals.
Yeah.
It's more like that. It's yes, you get some feedback. You can but you can just lash the thing around and have a good laugh with it, without really worrying too much about how it feels and am I understeering. You're still playing Forza. You're just doing it through a different control medium.
Yeah.
Which is good. So yeah, that has been my fortnight on gaming.
Excellent.
Busy boys for 2 weeks.
A lot more than I thought, actually. Which is good. It helps that we're all playing different shit, though.
Yeah, good selection there.
Yeah, well, you know, not all podcasts can get sent codes and we have to pretend we're all playing the same indie darling at the one time. That's just yeah.
And none of us could bring ourselves to pay for the Halo early access.
I was going to bring that up, yeah.
I think that's to our credit that none of us has fallen for the 20 quid early access trap.
I think I have grown as a human.
I was looking at it as like, right, 5 days early access for something that you're going to blast through in an afternoon and skins in a single player game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what got it for me? Splatoon was really good, and I remember last week when I think Sambo, you said like you might play Halo, or 2 weeks ago you might play Halo, and Ben, you'll play Splatoon. I was thinking, I've got the raw deal there, and then it just turned out not to be true.
Yeah.
So yeah.
To be honest, if I hadn't set the sim rig up, I'd have probably ended up jumping into Halo. But with having that set up, that kind of gave me the justification to go, no, I've got enough I need to be getting stuck into there. So
yeah.
But I am looking forward to it when it comes out tomorrow. The date of the podcast.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is it tomorrow? Oh.
Not when this
Day of the
uploads. No, it won't.
2 days ago. When it comes out 2 days ago.
That's right. What day is it coming out?
Tuesday the 28th. It comes out.
Oh. Right, so it is literally tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. Yeah.
Or days previous, and if you're listening to this in the future.
Maybe midnight tonight.
Speaking of the future, what's coming? The first one I had on the list was Beast of Reincarnation, which is due on the 4th of August.
That's cool.
Yep.
I am very curious to see if Game Freak can actually make a game.
Yeah, I'm interested in this as well.
I like the look of it, and I'm very glad that it's on fucking Game Pass, because
very glad.
I can
That is
try
one
it,
thing
and if it's
I wouldn't be
shite-
buying it.
Yeah.
It's not one that is leaping out as a purchase for me.
What was that? Small Town Hero, Little Town Hero one?
Yeah, little Town Hero. Yeah, which looked really cool,
gash.
and then it just wasn't. It wasn't a game. But it actually looked nice though, didn't it? Because it's really like that blocky color stuff. But it looked alright. So yeah, let's see a real game.
After that, I've got Big Walk listed from the
fuck.
Untitled Goose Game.
Well,
devs.
to be fair, now that Sambo's playing Friendslop, he might be into it.
No interest in this whatsoever.
I'm quite impressed with myself because he kept writing it down as Big Wank. I was like, no, come on, draw a line somewhere. But that will also be out August 4th. And the game that broke PSN, Marvel Token Fighting Souls, August 6th, PC and PS5.
The game that broke PSN. Yeah.
That was the excuse that was bouncing around for a bit. So many people were signing up for the beta for this game, it broke the network.
That is fucking mad. That people thought that. Yeah. I'm sure it'll do perfectly well. I'm not mocking the game. It's just that's not breaking PSN.
It's just that's your constant tone of voice for everything.
Yeah. It's hard to tell, but I'm not mocking the game.
Then a bit of a gap. I had Dusk Fade on for 13th of August, which it's coming out and everything, and I think it was part of like a Nintendo Direct. I say it could be good. It could be shit.
It could be, yes, absolutely. That combat could be amazing, or it could be annoyingly repetitive.
Yeah, it's one. It mightn't look great. Could be one to play, but it's something that's coming out.
Yes.
Yeah, it does look like it has the potential to be something quite interesting.
It does. It could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Who put in Mistfall Hunters?
I did.
Okay.
That's the one where it
looked
like when you're behind it.
completely shit and amazing at the same time.
Yes, yeah. And what comparison did we make when it was like it looked like an Elder Scrolls character in 3D, like when you go out of first person and you're behind the character,
Third person.
like how the third person, like how they move, like it looked like that when you see them in action. But yeah, it looked awesome and awful. Is this an extraction game?
I don't think so. I didn't think so. I thought it was a campaign. I could be wrong on that, but I thought there was a whole
Extraction,
campaign.
yeah, I'm just looking it up in Steam. So Mistfall Hunter is a dark fantasy extraction ARPG.
PvE. Yeah, ARPG.
Oh, so it's an extraction and an ARPG.
Yes, it is. It's all the
This explains why it looks good and shit.
Yes, that explains why you look like an Elder Scrolls character when you are like behind the character.
Okay.
Halo we've covered, here. And Wild Blue Skies will be out 13th of August if you haven't got your Star Fox fix.
Yeah, that's the Star Fox one, isn't it? Yeah.
They were close. Yeah. They almost got out there.
Yeah, I'm still looking at Mistfall Hunters.
I'm intrigued. I want to play it. This may fall under the Steam 2-hour refund window for me.
Is it the one Witchfire? That's an extraction shooter as well.
Yes, Witchfire is
I played that for under 2 hours and got it refunded, not because it's a terrible game, it's just that I wasn't going to play anymore.
Yes.
And I just wonder if this being an ARPG as well, that it could be good.
Do you know what? It's mad. Is this game relevant to you? Similar to games you've played? Elden Ring and Ark Raiders.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, how weird.
I mean, Elden Ring and Ark Raiders is quite funny because you're Elden Ring 165 hours on record, Ark Raiders 115 hours on record. So,
Night Rain 0,
Night Rain 1 and 1.5 maybe.
I think I paid 25 or something in Night Rain.
I went into that crypt, got my ass kicked many times by that boss that you're not supposed to fight at that point. Killed him eventually, and then walked into the middle, got crushed by the big lad because he stood on my head. And then thought, I'm not in the right place for this.
I quite liked Night Rain.
But that's what we've been looking forward to and could possibly be playing by the next recording.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Who got this fucking short straw for ToeCon?
Or potentially Duskfade.
Possibly.
Or definitely Big Walk. Okay, all right. There's a mixed bag
here. Big wank.
This is supposed to be stuff we're looking forward to, Punk. None of us are looking forward to Big Walk.
Those three. Well, whatever. Okay.
Just with the Untitled Goose Game pedigree, I thought there could be something in there.
It's fucking weird how that's a pedigree, isn't it?
But it's strange because, like, Beast of Reincarnation, if it's good. Big Wank, if it's good. Marvel ToeCon, if it's good. Duskfade, if it's good.
Halo.
If it's good.
Mistfall Hunters, if it's good. Yeah. Mistfall Hunters, that's I'm interested to see what the reviews say on that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that gonna be over an 80, or is it gonna be like
the reviews must be? I mean, it's only, I think it's a week off, isn't it?
If that was like 85,
or if it was
that could be
Splatoon Raiders good.
Yes, but yeah. So now 83 is fucking insane.
Well done, Starfield.
It's out on Wednesday. It's out on Wednesday, so we should see reviews tomorrow.
Ooh.
Because there's no review embargo, apparently.
Gosh, by the time this podcast is out, you all know whether Mistfall Hunters is any good.
Unless they've not. Yes.
And it makes this whole conversation redundant, so maybe we should move on.
Yes.
Well, yes, I think we should stick a cap on the entire fucking episode. It's been a strange one. Weird energy. Sandbone.
What? Fantastic energy, this Punk. Fantastic energy.
So, yes, if you do want to get in touch, thegamesbunker.com, contact forms there, all socials, everywhere you can find the podcast. You can look at Sandbone's gloves on YouTube and leave comment like some of us have done.
Beautiful gloves.
They're creepy.
Blister-free hands, that's what I've got.
It's like you're trying to hide DNA.
Just hiding my
leave no trace behind. And with that, we'd better wrap it up. Bunker Drunk, I don't know. What is wrong with you this fortnight?
What?
It's been a terrible performance. I'm ashamed.
I do not understand this criticism, but I will reflect and be better.
Possibly part of the problem.
But
Bunker
your
Hunk, you're
reflection-
fantastic. Well done.
The reflection last time on when somebody asked what your problem was to
Tell them to
get
fuck off and
furious.
die.
No.
Get fucking furious.
Yeah. I think it was ever since that question, he's just been on the back.
Yeah.
Just smouldering away in the corner.
And that was a concerned listener.
Concerned
I
listener.
just wanted to know
An
what your
anonymous
problem was.
concerned listener.
Why were you excluding certain questions? People took time out to ask you a question and you just dismissed it as if it was nothing.
I mean, you'd exclude the whole feedback section. So I'm a step up from that.
But he never pretended.
No, he
So,
didn't.
I didn't cherry pick
involved.
the ones that would survive.
Whoa! You're insinuating there, Ben, that I am pretending to like the listener.
That listener in the red coat, she's the first to go. Anyway, I was
apocalypse.
trying to compliment our Bunker Hunk on a job well done, and you just pissed all over it. Ben, always appreciated.
Oh, thanks a lot. Lovely time.
You're fantastic. Well done.
Oh,
You continue to do what you do and do well.
You know, I appreciate that.
Sambo, take fucking notes. He's here to help. He's here to teach you how to podcast.
Always.
I hate you both.
Door's always open.
It's fine. Sorry.
And I have been your Bunker Punk. I can only apologise, listener. I appreciate you, your download, everything you do for us. We wouldn't be here without you trapped in our little blue bunker. I love you. And we have been the Games Bunker. You're a turd of a man, Sandbone.
Tirade of abuse. It's just shocking.